Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J Bari in persona, got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari in persona, got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari in persona, got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari in persona, got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast, episode 134 to be exact. Yes, we are climbing up the ranks. We are about 60 something episodes away, 66 episodes away from 200. That 200 mark is going to be a beautiful episode. And well, you know, that's way in the future. We're here right now in the present, where it's a smelling glorious. That PlayStation fragrance is glorious. But just want to shout out to people in the chat, man. We appreciate you guys coming through every single week. See the beautiful PlayStation Nation, the WUPS Nation in the chat. Thank you. We appreciate it, man. For those people that are new, thank you as well. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here at What's Up PlayStation Podcast. We have a lot of episodes, a lot of content here on the channel. So get familiar, acclimate yourself. And once again, hopefully you enjoy your stay. But for those that are new here, once again, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest. And I mean the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news of PlayStation throughout the week. I am one of your hosts, J Bari, and I got the best lists. I got the superior lists. I got the spectacular lists. I got the amazing. Wordplay, guys. Bear with me. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But you will know after this episode. Yeah, I'm just one of the hosts, guys. One of the hosts. What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a two-man team. Two-man crew. Two men are at this helm, and they both are from New York. Trust me. We are a bunch of New Yorkers. And as you can see, the Brady Bunch story that we have here, What's Up PlayStation Podcast, the man down there this week. You know what I mean? It's a story. You know what I mean? Down there this week. The Brian Fury God. Huh? The shotgun shotty the body God. The card God himself. The Mr. Way he plays Destiny. The man is a beast. The man is a beast. He used all the cheap tactics, everything. He's a beast. I knew he's going to look at this. Yeah, shout out to my bro, Gamer Persona, my brother from another mother. Yo, Persona, what's good, man? Good morning.
Hey, yo, what's good? What's good, man? Yo, good morning, man. Shout out to my brother right there, right above me. You know, my bro Bari in the building, man. Listen, episode 134, What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Really happy to be here, man. Can't wait to talk about all the great, spectacular news of this week. Oh, and, you know, shout out to the lovely people in the chat as well. Shout out to the WUPS Nation. Shout out to the WUPS members, the WUPS subscribers, and anybody that's brand new that's finding our channel for the first time. We hope you enjoy your stay, and we hope we earn your like, and hopefully by the end of the show, you'll subscribe. And I'm the other half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew, Persona, and I'm happy to be here, man. I wouldn't rather be no other place than here with the WUPS crew on this beautiful Saturday morning.
Yo, Persona, man, we have earned 30 beautiful, spectacular, amazing, superior likes.
Oh, 31. My like is floating around there. So
it's 30. So, excuse me. Correct me. 31. I apologize.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Man, shout out to the great people out here, man.
Yeah, man. But Persona, you know how we get down here, man. There's one thing I appreciate what you always ask every week. You always asking, yo, how was your week, man? How you doing? How you feeling, man? How did you wake up this morning? How did you feel this whole week? Were you amazing? Were you superior? Were you spectacular?
I was ultimate. Ooh. Oh,
you threw me off that way.
Ultimate this morning. You understand? Yeah, man. This week has been a really cool week. Definitely. I played through Uncharted 3. Got the platinum for that recently. Playing a little bit of COD. Playing some of that Tekken 8 network test. Not so much as I wanted to play, but I got a little couple matches in. Was able to play a little bit with Brian Fury. And work wise, work is work, man. A lot of projects and things in flight right now. And yeah, man, today was I woke up, the usual stuff, usual Saturday morning routine. You know how Bari how it is, the usual Saturday morning routines, and before the podcast. So everything is good with me. But what's good with you, Bari? How you feeling?
I'm pretty good, man. Pretty busy week. You know what I mean? Where it's closing down to my birthday, so a lot of things coming up. Even during this time, family members hit me up. Hey man, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'd be like, yo, you like a week early. It's not my birthday. Thank you though, I appreciate it. But yeah, man, been not crazy hectic like last week, but it's been a very busy week this week. But gaming wise, been having a lot of fun. Bro, I'm still playing Final Fantasy 16. I'm on my third playthrough. I'm trying to get max level. I'm almost at level 90. I think I left off at level 88. And just playing through another playthrough of that game. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got another video coming. The other videos I haven't made it public yet because I think people get upset when I post Final Fantasy 16 stuff. But yeah, gaming wise, it's been great, man. I played a little bit of Synapse as well. Amazing VR game, which we'll get into some more VR this week as well. And can't complain, man. A beautiful week. Sometimes it's crazy because we'll set up the show outline, you know what I mean? And normally, sometimes majority of the times we'll send out the show outline on Friday, most likely around lunchtime, in the afternoon. Sometimes we do it Thursday, depending on how the week is, or we know like, all right, this week is pretty much done. But there's times where you have that show set up, and yo, PlayStation just boom, boom, boom,
they drop
boom,
some bangers,
news. I'm like, damn, relax.
Yep. That's definitely what happened this week.
Yeah, man, and it was spectacular. It was amazing. It was ultimate.
Absolutely.
It was the superior.
Oh,
yeah, we on the same page.
Yes, sir.
But now, overall, it's been a wonderful time here at PlayStation, man. Like, I feel like this year is one of the best years in a long time. I mean, I love gaming on PlayStation, but this year is consistently busy from big games to small games. And that seems like it's going to continue because there's some great games coming out next week as well. You know what I mean? And we got some betas to talk about. We're going to be talking about Tekken 8, giving our impressions, the loves, the things we like about the game, some frustrations, not going to lie, and go from there. If you guys are here for the Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2 hype train, because that's continuing this week. That's continuing this episode, Persona. Last week it started.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to you guys in the chat. We see you guys in the chat, man. We appreciate it. Shout out to my bro, Upchuck Gaming. You know what I mean? One half of the Plus on Block boys. That's my bro right there, man. Like I said, guys, keep him in your prayer. You know what I mean? As he, goes through some trials and tribulations in life. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We are here. We are here to send our energy like we in Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? Send that energy up. And, give my man Chuck, the positive vibes, man. You know what I mean? So, but are you guys ready for episode 134? Are you guys ready? Persona, are you ready? You seem very occupied, man. You setting up your date tonight? What's going on, man?
Man, listen, a lot of things going on in the real life, We chilling.
I'm ready. Persona set up a little date or something. Yeah, I'm saying.
Man, I'm chilling. We ready.
But yeah, man. Let's get into the games of the week, Persona. Let's start the show off. Let's get into it. You know what I mean? And let's talk about the games for the week. So these are the PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 4 games the week of July 10th through the 16th. Damn, yo, July is moving.
Let's see what Bari bought this week. Yo, this month is going way too quick, bruh.
It's moving, bruh. It's moving.
Next week is the last week of the month. And we in August.
Yeah. Well, this is they got to update the date here. It's from the 21st yesterday.
The 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
this is right.
They had the week wrong up here.
Up here from the 10th to July.
Yeah. But shout out to Push Square, man. Updating and giving the games for the week every single week. You know what I mean? We still encourage and we still want PlayStation to do it. But we'll get there when we get there. But the first game we have here is Gravity Crash Portable for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Lisa, Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 5 and 4.
I dated Elisa.
You dated Lisa?
I dated Elisa. Yeah.
I dated Elisa, but never got in a relationship. Like, it wasn't like, something that was,
It was happy fun. It was fun time. I got you.
Man, for a good time, not a long time. Well, nah, she was cool. She cool people. Then we have Twisted Metal for the PS5 and 4 and Twisted Metal 2 for the PS5 and 4. So these are the classic games that are coming back through PlayStation Plus Premium. But you can also purchase these games separately. So you don't need to subscribe to the service just to get access to them. You can also, buy them. And if you bought them prior, like from the PS3 days or the PS Vita or PSP days, you automatically get these games unlocked. And yeah, I'm a witness to that stuff when it came to some of the classic games from PlayStation when they bring them back. Then we have Viewfinder for the PlayStation 5, Agriculture for the PlayStation 5. Wait, that's another simulation game? I'm pretty sure. Persona. Contraptions 3 for the PlayStation 4. What happened to 2? You know what? I think I remember this. I think there was a 2.
I think it was a 2.
I think I remember this, man. But yeah, part 3 is here, guys. If you guys, you know what I mean? Listen. A game, anything can be a game.
What do you think that game is about? Contraptions 3. Bar, you picking that up? Hey, why you bounce like that?
I do my breathing.
I thought you were going into NPC mode. Ice cream so good.
Yo, I have my mic muted.
So good.
Ice cream so good. Y'all want to see a WUPS NPC
gang.
Stream? Y'all let us know, man. Y'all
Hell
let us know.
Hey, don't put that shit out there. You crazy? Hell.
Yo, we are here for the people.
Hey, nah, absolutely not. Ice cream so good.
We are here for the people, man. Yeah, then we got Crosstails for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Dessert DIY for the PlayStation 4, Kill Squad for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Metadude for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 4, Nobunaga's Ambitions for the PlayStation 4.
Nobunaga's Ambition.
Yeah, that's an older game. I don't know if this is a classic game or why it's not PS5.
I think this might be one of like the remasters or something like that.
Yeah, cause I know I have this game on PS4. I know I have that.
There's a lot of the Nobunaga games though.
Great War General.
There's a few of them.
Nobunaga. Then we have Oaken for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Atako Cross. Pretty Boys Breakup. Pretty Boys Breakup like this. Nah. All right, cool. Nah. I'm
absolutely not.
Platform Game Maker for the PlayStation 4. Ooh, that might sound like a Mario Maker type game.
Yeah, what platform are you making a game for?
Oh, you said what platform you making the game for?
Yeah, what platform are you making a game for?
That was kind of that's a slick comment. You trying to bait me?
Or nah. I'm just asking questions.
It feels like a bait.
Ice cream so good.
I ain't even gonna touch that one. I ain't gonna touch it because you gonna make me go into speak from the heart mode. But
absolutely.
Punch Club 2 Fast Forward for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Sailing Era for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Shadow Samurai Revenge for the PlayStation 5. Then we have Remnant 2 for the PlayStation 5, and then Symphony for the PlayStation 5, or Symphony for the PlayStation 5 and 4. So yeah, those are the games that came out this week. You guys let us know if you guys are interested in any of these games. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are interested in like the Remnant game. I've seen a lot of buzz about that. On Twitter. Contraptions 3.
You've been seeing a buzz on? I was gonna say I ain't see no buzz on Contraptions 3. Remnant, I'm not gonna lie, Remnant 2, I was like looking at some gameplay of that. I was actually pretty tempted, like, yo, this looks like a cool like, co-op game we could play or something like that. Then I was like, there's too many other things that I wanted to play, but I was really tempted to pick up that Remnants 2. Sure.
I know the first game is on PS Plus. It's on PS Plus. But yeah, this is the new one. It looks cool. It looks like one of those fun stream games, but you got to get, people, every week and whatnot to play those type of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seen somebody, I think it was either Twisted Metal 1 or 2, somebody on Twitter, they had the platinum already for that game. So yeah. It's good to see that, these games are coming back. I know it goes next week. Twisted Metal TV show goes live on, is it Paramount or Peacock? Peacock.
It's on Peacock, yeah.
So that's pretty smart, them having those old school games come back. I never really got into Twisted Metal, but I definitely downloaded them, just to have in the library or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out, see what's up.
Yeah, man. So that's the games for the week. Let's get into the spotlight games for the week, Persona, man. And go ahead and explain the spotlight games for the week, and actually give your spotlight games for the week. Game or games.
Absolutely. So for me, man, first off, for those that are new here, we are in the spotlight portion of the show. And if you're new, the spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games if we decide to break the rules that we think y'all should check out, right? It could be brand new games, it could be old games, it could be games from your childhood, it could be games that haven't even released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. So, starting with me, my spotlight game for the week, and absolutely, I'm gonna break the rules. I'm breaking the rules because I want to be spectacular. I want to be amazing. I want to be ultimate. And I think you know where I think you guys know where I'm starting with this, don't you? With great power comes great responsibility, and we will heal the world. Yes, I'm talking about Spider-Man 2. And listen, guys, we're going to talk about it later. I'm not going to go too deep into that because we are going to spend a great amount of time talking about this in our news portion of the show. But Spider-Man 2, I'm going to be honest, Final Fantasy 16 is definitely, it's my game. It's in my game of the year category in talks. Before I was like,
how dare you?
Final Fantasy 16 story is absolutely incredible. But seeing this story trailer for Spider-Man 2, I'm gonna have to pull back some of my statements. I'm gonna have to about Spider-Man not being able to top Final Fantasy 16 story. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull that back. I might have spoke way too soon when it comes to that. But Spider-Man 2,
you
this
might
game
have
looks
spoken.
I might have forspoken. But Spider-Man 2 looks absolutely incredible. We're going to dive deep into it, but this is a game that absolutely needs to be on your radar. Especially if you're a PlayStation owner or plan to get a PlayStation in the future. I do think Spider-Man 2 is a game that needs to be on your radar 100%. 100%. Second game for me is going to be I spotlighted this game last week, but I'm going to spotlight it again this week. Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection, because I just platinum Uncharted 3 this week, and now I'm at Uncharted 1 playing through that. And the reason why I did it in that order is because 2 is my favorite. 3 is it's up there as well. 1 I had the most problems with before when I first got the Nathan Drake Collection and was trying to play through these games again. 1 kept giving me a lot of problems, and even last night I was trying to play it and it kept crashing. That's the only game in the collection that it's really buggy and messy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the platinum in this. I hope I can, because I didn't get up to the part where I kept crashing before, which made me stop playing it to begin with.
Naughty Dog, come on, man. Fix it up.
But yeah, man, listen, the Uncharted games still hold up to this day. All 3 of them, like the story, the characters. If you never play Uncharted before, I do think this is a series you should absolutely play through and experience, because this gives you a glimpse into the Naughty Dog of old, but also it kind of gives you like the storytelling for these games and like the combat and just everything about the whole Indiana Jones-esque style of gameplay and approach is absolutely phenomenal.
The music's so good in Uncharted 2, man.
Yeah, music
definitely hits you.
The music, the protagonist, antagonist, it's just really great. So I do think if you are somebody that has PlayStation or is planning on getting a PlayStation, I do think Uncharted series is a series you should absolutely play through at least once in your gaming life. My third spotlight is actually going to be Atlas Fallen. This game comes out in August 10th, 2023. This is a game that's been on my radar for a while. It did get delayed. This was originally supposed to release in May, and they pushed this back to August, which makes sense. This is being made by the same developers that made The Surge. I'm really interested in this game. This game has had my attention for quite a while. I can't wait to play this game. I love when devs take chances like this and, create new IPs and things like this. And I'm happy to support this based off the gameplay that I've seen. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. So that's going to be one of my August games. Final spotlight, and then I'm going to shut up. Bari. I know Bari like Persona, hurry up. My last spotlight is actually going to be Final Fantasy 16. Shout out to Final Fantasy 16, out here selling phenomenal. You feel me? This is a game that I think anybody that, both people who are Final Fantasy fans and even newcomers should check out at least once. Play through that story, experience those characters, experience that story. It really is a story in a game that deserves a playthrough. The approach to it is not super duper hardcore where you can't get into it because you don't know, you're not familiar with RPGs or whatever the case may be. This game takes a bit of a lighter RPG approach, so I think even if you're a newcomer to RPGs, this will be a game that I feel like you'll be able to get into fairly easily and not feel bogged down by a lot of the RPG tropes that you might not like in some other more hardcore RPGs. Plus the story and the characters are phenomenal. The music, everything about this game is A1. I do have certain gripes. My review's coming out next week, but Final Fantasy 16 is definitely a game I think everybody, especially if you're on a PlayStation, again, should play. Those are my spotlights, man. Bari, what about you?
My turn.
It's your turn, sir. Light bright. Light bright.
This is how I was born, okay?
Light bright.
Okay. I was told from a very young age, let your light shine.
Absolutely.
Let your light shine.
And it's shining through. It's shining through. You lighting the whole planet right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? That's the vibes. But nah, man, great spotlights. I share some of the same with Spider-Man 2. You already know. You guys see the trailer. Me and Persona, we did our reactions and breakdown to the story trailer. We're going to talk about it here as well. But yeah, super, super excited for Spider-Man 2. And I hope you guys are as well. You know what I mean? all the haircuts look amazing. Yo, we're gonna talk about it.
We're definitely gonna have to talk about that, man, because you know how that goes. Yeah.
Also got Final Fantasy 16 as well. Like I said earlier, in the show, still playing that game, doing my third playthrough, try to get max level. You know what I mean? And getting, I like when it comes to story games like that, I like to play it multiple times, so I make sure I don't miss anything story wise. And yeah, I'm still having a grandiose time playing that game. There's some new setups and stuff that I learned as well, because now I'm playing and using like Odin's ability more, and I'm kind of gelling with some of it. But the setup that I beat the game with, I still have the most fun. Playing that now, especially adding Odin's like time split or rift time thing in there. Super enjoying that ability. The next game I'm going to spotlight here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. They got a survival mode. They got an update coming up where they're adding multiple characters. So in the survival mode, you can actually play as Shredder, and they also add in Usagi in the game as well. The ninja rabbit. And I guess they're mixing around like different like multiverses and stuff like that. But we had a ball playing that game, and to see that they're actually adding content to it, I'll be right there back again playing that game. I had a lot of fun playing Shredder's Revenge. So yeah, Shredder's Revenge, next game of Spotlight.
Yo, I remember. You know why I got like a lot of great memories? Remember, we got our platinums at the same time because we did the whole co-op with that game. I remember we had got to the end where we had to like go through the whole game without dying, and we died to Shredder, and we was like hella discouraged. It was like, nah. I was like, Bari, I'm like, Bari, you want to do it again? He's like, hell yeah, we doing this again. I was like, all right, and we got through it. Yo, man, I love Shredder's Revenge so much, man. It's such a great game.
Yo, it destroyed us, bro. At the end, it was like the hardest difficulty, no continues, and we died to Shredder, and it was like, nah, bro.
And we were perfect up to that point. Like everything was no deaths. It was perfect. And then like we got to Shredder, and like we just kept dying. We
crumpled to Shredder, yo. We was like, nah, man, we finishing this, man. Also a cool game coming out next week. I think I spotlighted this like last week or 2 weeks ago. It's Double Dragon Gaiden. And yeah, man, they're gonna be it looks like another fun Shredder's Revenge type game. With multiplayer and all that stuff. And that comes out the 27th. VR. Let's get into VR a little bit. Spotlights. I'm going to keep on spotlighting this, man. Synapse, man. Yo, if you have a VR, yo, you got to play this game. It's highly recommended. Like, yo, it's fluid as hell. It makes you feel super powerful. You would think that that's looking at the game, it will be like super complex and how to control it and everything. But nah, man, that junk is fluid, man. It's smooth, yo. It's smooth, and it's just mad fun. It is super fun. Like, I wanna complete it. I want to complete it to its entirety, and I think I might even do like a review for it, because I want to put more spotlight on the game. Yo, it's hella fun. Yo, I personally right now, it's probably my favorite VR game that I'm playing right now, and I haven't even completed it yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's super good. I'm really enjoying it. And then last but not least, as we go into our this is what we're going to do, because normally, right after the spotlight, we normally talk about like, the PlayStation fun fact, but let's get into the Tekken 8 impressions, and then we'll do fun fact right after it. You know what I mean? Okay. Just to, smooth everything out, young H.O. But before we get into our Tekken 8 impressions, let's tackle some of the super chats. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Tevin, man. Appreciate you for the super chat, bro. He says, hope you guys are having a great morning. Appreciate it, Tevin. Hope you're having a great morning as well, bro. And then shout out to Up Chuck Gaming, one half of the Plus on Block Boys, every Sunday at 11:30 with Up Chuck Gaming and Dreology 619. Make sure you guys check them out.
Away.
Make you.
That's JP. Away.
Appreciate you becoming a member on the channel, man, or resubbing. We appreciate you, Chuck. And then, shout out to Harlem PS Gamer Man with the $4.99 super chat. He says, I don't need to put nothing in the super chat. The super chat is me saying something. So shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. All right, Bart, go ahead.
Harlem shaking real quick. You feel me? Let's get into a Tekken 8
You're
impressions.
not a Harlem shake. Yeah. What you know about that Harlem shake, boy? Oh, I should have said that. Hey, look at Bari. Hey, look at Bari, man. Look at Bari.
Stop playing with me.
Okay.
Stop playing with me.
Okay. I respect that.
Stop playing with me.
I respect it.
You bring it back my teenage years, man. Stop playing with me.
Oh man, I should have said that. I should have known.
I get on the tiptoe. Stop playing with me, dog.
Hey yo, gotta get that music going.
Yes, sir.
Man.
But Tekken 8, man. I'm liking it a lot. I like Tekken a lot. Very, traditional fighting game where not much is going to be like changed throughout the series. You might get some new normals here, new moves here, new mechanic, but overall it feels, Tekken. You know what I mean? And I think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Because I don't think, Tekken players or, fans of the franchise will want such a drastic change within the series. I do feel like the netcode feels really, really good. The first day, I was a little bit worried. I was like, ooh. You know what I mean? Because I was getting some Wi-Fi connections. You know what I mean? It's a beta test. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. We doing it. But it was a little rocky that first day. And I think they went into like some maintenance because when I was playing in the morning on Friday, it just completely went kaputs. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing there was like some maintenance. You know what I mean? I was like, I'll stop here and I'll come back in the nighttime and play. But overall, as the more I played, the net code, it's pretty good. Especially this morning, playing against a lot of people from Europe, from EU. I've been getting a lot of EU matches, LAN, Wi-Fi, and it's been pretty solid. Not saying that there's no hitches or no little, lag spikes here and there, but overall, it feels really good. Like netcode wise, I can say it feels better than Tekken 7, as it should. You know what I mean? So far I'm playing with June. You know what I mean? This is my first time playing as June, and I feel like she's pretty strong. She's pretty good. I like her a lot. I'm learning more as I play. I found out like, oh yeah, Tekken, you can look at sample combos and things like that. And I totally forgot about it. I was like, oh yeah, as I look at the sample combos and things, I'm like, ooh, okay, she could do this. Oh, this looks like it's kind of plus here, where I can just maintain the pressure. So overall, it's relearning new character and all that stuff. I've been enjoying that stuff a lot. But I overall, my impressions of it is that I'm really liking Tekken 8. The only thing I hate about this game so far, and it applies to a lot of new games, is these freaking easy mode button input stuff that they added in these games. Street Fighter had the modern controls. Tekken has the I forgot what it's called, like easy access stuff. And I'm trying to figure out is like, why are you putting these things in your games, especially in rank mode? Understandably, this is the beta, so I don't expect anything to really change from there. But my goodness, man, it's cheap as hell. And you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm not saying I'm not the best. I'm not the best person in Tekken at all. I think Tekken has always been like a button mashing heavy type game. You know what I mean? You're gonna figure it out. Obviously, we're in that figuring out stage with the game. But I just feel like you have way too much access to stuff, even with the easy input. You know what I mean? Like the heat engagers. You know what I mean? You could keep plus frames in that where people can keep mashing. I love all that aspect. I love that manual inputs. Why is that with these auto inputs? And you know what makes it frustrating, Persona? There's a few games that I'm playing here, right? And I was fighting against a Nina. We went back and forth, 1-on-1, right? I'm up 2 rounds to this person's 1. This person was on like a promotional match. So obviously, they don't want to lose. You know what I'm seeing? They've been turning the easy mode during the match. What is going on here, man?
That's crazy, man.
During the match, you can turn it on in the match. Yo, I seen one time the person launched me. I got caught. I forgot. I don't know Nina buttons like that. I got caught. She launched me, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I made a mistake there. I should have dash block. I see the person, like the person didn't want to drop the cut. You could tell the person didn't want to drop. The person, I guess, press L1, and then I see the button because you can see it. It pops up on their side of the screen, and you see as they're pressing the button. And I'm like, wow, bro. It's a beta. You want to win that much where you're going to turn it on. And there's matches where people just have it on just directly. And I'm just like, come on, man. You get so much from it. And that's my problem. Obviously, like I said, overall, you will overcome those things. But I feel like that doesn't help any newer player, because the newer players is not going to be the ones taking advantage of that. It's going to be the veterans. You know what I mean? The people that have good space and the people that have good neutral, the people that have good stuff. Why wouldn't they want to turn it? I mean, obviously, you know, Tekken players are going to not want to have it on, but there's going to be those people that is advanced or veterans where they're going to turn that on because I'm not going to drop a combo. I fought against a King player. Yo, they have a grab within the auto combo. That's how the auto, because he does like a jab, or he does like 2 jabs or whatnot, and then he grabs you, and then he drops you, and then you see the person just keep pressing the 2 button or the 1 button, and it's just doing more. I'm like, what the hell is this? Come on, man.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, you know, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I didn't play enough of the beta yesterday or this morning where I could really speak to it in as great a detail as you. I did jump in training mode for a little bit, and I played like 3 matches. I went against a Harang that was doing that as well. You know, I'm doing, you know, I'm Brian. My favorite character has always been Brian Fury. And so
he's popular this beta. I fought a lot of Brian.
And so, you know, it's been a really long time since I played Tekken. I didn't really play Tekken 7 too much after our TOA days, so I wasn't really on it too heavy. And so, I'm trying to get back on this, learning his combos and stuff like that. So I'm going into this beta like, yo, look, I'm gonna get washed. I know I am, because I'm just not, my mindset is still on Street Fighter 6. So I'm like, I know I'm just gonna get washed. So I'm not sweating it. But this Harang, we get into a match, no lag or nothing like that. But yo, I couldn't hit no buttons. Like, he just kept going. Yeah. And he was using that special style, easy input shit, and he perfect me. And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I couldn't do nothing. Like, I couldn't press no buttons. I couldn't dodge to the side. Like, I'm just like, yo, I can't do nothing. Like, what am I doing here? Like, I can't do nothing. So from my small little dealings with that, I can tell, like, this is going to be crazy, especially for this to be ranked matches. I understand that, you got to have those types of easy inputs and stuff like that there, to kind of get, to get more of the casual audience into the game and make them feel special or whatever. I understand that stuff. I'm not taking from that. I just feel like in ranked play, like specifically rank is really you testing your skill. And I don't know, man, using that type of stuff, I don't really see that as a really skillful thing personally, at least, or not having a place in rank. So that's my only gripe with that stuff. And I don't know why they won't remove that stuff from rank.
The thing is, my issue is that I feel like, okay, if you want to have these type of modes, cool. You know what I mean? It's your game. It's going to sell more, obviously, right? Understandably. But why not have options to be like, okay, I want to filter not playing against people that's using stuff like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, have that filter. I feel like you're not really caring about people that is going to be playing your game more than the person that's probably going to play for like a day or two, and it's, oh, look, I did cool shit, just pressing 1 button or whatnot. You know what I mean? And I also feel like with Tekken, it's more prevalent just due to the nature of the game. Like, Street Fighter have that modern mode stuff. I think that's cheap as well, but you have access to like everything when it comes to Tekken. So there's certain like combo strings that you do heat engagers, so you can extend or keep it plus or whatnot. And I'm seeing people are doing that stuff, and they will go into the heat engager, and I'm just like, damn, this is kind of crazy. Like, I know you can press the I think it's R1 and then you press R1 again and whatnot, or
and it does like a combo and stuff like that.
yeah, or I think it's people's like power crushes where you can do like a heat engager. It depends on the character, but I've seen people just do like they're pressing their buttons like block strings and they do like a heat engager kind of thing.
I'm gonna have to wrap my head around that heat system too, bro. That heat system definitely was throwing me off quite a bit as well. Where I'm like, this heat system. I'm gonna have to like lab this.
I like it though. I like it though because
I like it.
It when they say aggression, they definitely it's definitely more aggressive, and I definitely like it. But you just got to learn what strings or what buttons go into that heat engager thing. But and there's chip damage in it. So I was fighting against like a Paul player, and once again when we start the match off, nobody was using that the easy mode. I see the turned on, and then he's in heat mode. He's just like doing Paul things. I'm just like, oh man, it's chipping me. And then I'm not gonna press a button. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm not comfortable with side. I know I can sidestep Paul when he comes with his deadly fist.
Yeah,
but
you can read that deadly fist a mile away. Like
you
know what's coming. Yeah,
it was like, do I risk it? Am I that confident to do it? Because if I miss the sidestep, I'm dead. It's Paul. You know what I mean? So I'm over here blocking it, and I'm like, damn, bro, that chip damage crazy, yo. You know what I mean? But overall, though, I'm having fun with the game. I'm not the greatest. Shout out to my man Wolfgang Mishima for blessing us with the beta code.
Yeah, I want to give a big special shout out to Wolfgang Mishima, man, because like he helped the community out, man. He hooked me and Bari up with codes. He hooked up a couple other people in the community with codes, man. Wolfgang is definitely a great dude. And man, definitely big thank you to Wolfgang, man. It really means a lot, man. And shout out to Wolfgang Mishima, man.
Yeah, man, it definitely means a lot, man. Big shout out, because one of my things was like I wanted to try out June. Like I already know Leroy. I played Leroy in 7. And his combos is pretty much the same, outside of like the heat stuff. So I was like, you know what, this weekend I'm just gonna play June. And bro, the first couple of matches I was getting washed up. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, let me see what this character does, because she has like some step stuff as well. She has like this mode where she like these light pillars will come up. I don't know what the name of it, I forgot the name, but it's like these steps and you can, get stuff from it. And you can keep the advantage. But by keeping the advantage, you're taking away a little bit of life or whatnot. But it's cool because I'm not automatically just using heat to keep the advantage. I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Press a button there. I'm a step, boom, you know what I mean? Launch you, you know what I mean? But I'm having fun learning the game. But it's just, to me, it just feels man scrubby with these modern controls or these easy input shit, man. I don't like it at all, man. Especially when it's in rank play. For the beta, I'll forgive it because you know what I mean. You just lumping everybody.
So it is what it is. But when you get into the full game and you practicing hours and hours to learn different combos and stuff like that, so that you can be viable in rank. I'm more so specifically talking about rank. Everything else, it is what it is. But I think at rank, there should be more restrictions and limitations, especially with stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and also, I do agree. Shout out to my man Metro. For rejoining the WUPS Nation. He said, I complete all the challenges for Lily, Asuka, Xiaoyu, and June. But I wish there was a practice mode and private lobbies. I wouldn't go so far to say like private lobbies, but I do wish they had like a lobby system there where it's like kind of like how Street Fighter or any other anime have, where you have like an open lobby, people gather North America here or whatever here and it's play. Because you can definitely get more matches in, because the matchmaking right now, like it depends. Like I guess because it's morning time with me, like it takes a longer time to get into a match, because people from the EU, they want to play people from the EU. So when you get matched up with somebody in the NA, they're kind of hesitant, like let me skip here. You know what I mean? But overall, I think the net code is really, really good. The game is going to be fun as hell. I know that for sure. And I just wish they had like a lobby system implemented within the beta. So you can like play friends and meet up with people and stuff like that. But
yeah, I agree.
They do have the little practice mode in there, but I didn't even know you could do trials until this morning. You know what I mean? So I was like scrolling through the pause button menu, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is like a typical, training mode Tekken. I was like, I forgot. Oh, I can look at the moves list and put it up on top and practice it and all that stuff. But you're searching for a match as you do that. But yeah, fighting game developers, I understand you want the games to grow and sell a lot, and it is working, but I don't know, man. I think that you can implement it much better, or let us filter those things that we want to play. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And filter Wi-Fi too. I don't care if it's rollback. I respect that it's rollback, but sometimes you want to filter that stuff, especially when it comes to rank play. Casual play, cool. But rank play where people is a little bit more serious. And one last thing before we move on, man. People, this is a beta. Bro, it's I don't get it, bro. You win a game, they leaving. They win a game, they were ready up. All right, okay, I'm ready to play. You win it, they leave right there. You know what I mean? Like, it's a beta, man. People have been saying this for the longest.
Disgusting.
We've been saying it for the longest. Plus some block been saying it for the longest. Like, bro, it's a beta, man. All this junk about to get wiped. Whatever rank you hit is going to get wiped. Exactly. It is not that serious. Majority of the people that's playing this junk probably don't even know how to play.
It's ego, man. It's ego. Shout out to Royal Ball 78, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, good morning to the dynamic duo and the good people in the chat. Here to show my support. Keep doing what you do, fellas. Thank you, Royal. We appreciate you, man, for coming through, man, and rocking out with us on this Saturday morning.
Yeah, appreciate it, Roy, man. But yeah, it's a beta, man. It's a beta, yo. You know what I mean? People don't ready up. You know what I'm saying? Every match I come across, I'm like, all right, I'm pressing X to ready up. Like, I'm just trying to learn the game, bro.
Yeah.
People's like, oh, I don't know.
I mean, my mindset is like, look, it's a beta. I want to learn. You feel me? So I don't care if I lose. I want to learn.
I mean, you don't want to lose, but still, like, I'm
talking about in this. Listen, I'm learning. I ain't been on Tekken in a minute, so I know I'm gonna get washed up. I know. And there's no traditional practice mode, so I can't really get the practice in how I want. I'm just having fun. That's where my mindset is with this beta. I'm having fun. I'm playing with Brian. I'm happy. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get the combos right and get my timing right, and that's it. That's my mindset.
So far, like, most popular character is Brian that I've played against, and Nina's. There's a lot of Nina's, and Nina, I think she having her easy input where she would do like two strings and then she jump back and do her shot. Oh man, they spamming that move, boy. They lucky I can't have a punish for it yet because she kind of far away. But wait till I get my dashing on that, bro. But they've been doing that a lot with them Nina players, man. You know what I mean?
Have you been using controller or fight stick?
I'm using controller. 3D games, I use a controller.
Gotcha.
I'm not good with a fight stick with a 3D games like that.
Gotcha.
But or I don't like using a fight stick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's our Tekken A impression. You got any last things before we move on?
Yeah, I'm excited for the game, man. I definitely think we're gonna get this like early 2024. And I'm just excited for the game. Nonetheless, can't wait to play more.
Yeah, they dropped a lot of characters too on this beta. I think 16 or 15. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. That's a pretty beefy list.
Oh, and overall, Tekken 8 looks amazing, bro.
Yo, Unreal 5.
Woo! Listen,
incredible.
There is competition out here. Like, if people really look into like graphics and care about that stuff in fighting games, woo, that game looks amazing. Animation wise, stage,
it does. The colors is phenomenal. Fighting in Times Square on like an OLED, absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I always gotta learn with Tekken 2 is wake up options. Like I know there's a lot of wake up options, but I tend to be like very safe. And then sometimes I get blown up wake up. But like I said, we're gonna learn, we're gonna live and learn and continue playing throughout the weekend. But let's get into the PlayStation fun fact of this week. I think this one's gonna be pretty common. Where the console had a controller with a built-in screen. The first PlayStation controller had a built-in screen. This was known as PlayStation Pocket. I'm pretty sure everybody remember that name. The little gray controller. I think we've seen Street Fighter on there, whatnot. One of the Street Fighter games. It was released in Japan in 1997 and allowed gamers to play games on the go. Pretty interesting concept, huh, Persona?
Yeah.
However, this device eventually was discontinued due to the high price tag. Yeah, PlayStation Pocket got packed up.
It's funny because I remember PlayStation Go, which was like the midway handheld after the PSP, between the PSP and the Vita. They had the Go and all that stuff. So yeah, PlayStation been dabbling in that. That's
when people was super against the digital games. He was like, it can't play the what do you call it? UMDs? Was it UMDs?
UMDs. Yeah.
Yeah, people was like, I ain't buying that. I don't own my game. Yo, digital was like the devil back then.
A lot of things PlayStation has done, I just feel like it was at the wrong time. I feel like if they were trying to push a lot of that stuff, like, kind of like towards like the end of midway through the PS4 into now, they would make a killing. They would make a killing. So it's just crazy just to see where they at.
Just a fun fact, because a lot of people would be like, oh, PlayStation be copying, but there's a lot of things that they've done what people forget. So it's cool to have these little fun facts come out, just remind people that PlayStation out here for real.
Hey Bari, you forgot to do something in this podcast. You ain't give nobody their trophies.
Well, I did early, right? You
did? Oh, all right, my fault. Don't kick my shins, brother. My fault.
I can do it again. You want me to do it again? Let me know.
Give some. We're going into the news, so go and give some more trophies.
So you want me to push the button?
Yeah, push button. Push your goddamn button.
You want to push the button?
Push your goddamn button. Rush out.
Sir, yes, sir.
Go on, push your button. Yeah, I love that movie so much.
Push it back.
Push your goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button. Yo, shout out to Rush Hour, man. But let's get into it, man. Persona.
Yo.
The hype train continues.
Yes, sir.
Spider-Man 2 new story trailer came during San Diego Comic-Con at the Insomniac panel. They was giving updates about the game. And, giving their perspective on where the game is pretty much going to take place, involving certain characters that's going to be within there, giving like a little background between some of the stuff. But they released a new trailer. And we got our first look of Harry Osborn. We got our first real look at Venom. And my goodness, Insomniac, what are you guys and girls and gals drinking over there? What are you guys eating over there? What type of vitamins y'all are taking? You know what I mean? I need a daily routine of what's going on over there at Insomniac, because I don't know how Persona, they are pumping out all these content at such high bar setting quality.
But this is great for gamers.
Hey, listen, Insomniac, I was saying this the other day. Insomniac is absolutely carrying this generation. They are absolutely putting out, their output is unreal. Like, it's unreal how consistent they are, how high quality they are. I would put them at like top 3 best studios in the industry right now. Like all of the industry, not just PlayStation. I think all of the industry. Insomniac is within that top 3 category just off the sheer strength just off the sheer fact that they're consistent, they're high quality, and their output is insane. It is unreal.
And their games are fun.
And they're fun, great games. They're putting out great games. But
you know what's funny? You know what's funny too? My bad. Cause you about to let's talk about the trailer after this.
Yeah.
They sat back and confirmed that they don't crunch. You remember when they was talking about Ratchet and Clank and all that stuff? They don't do no crunching. I know Lindsay, she has put that out as well on Twitter. They don't crunch, bro, but they still putting out the most content out of anybody, yo. But go ahead, man. Talk about the trailer.
They need to reveal that their work culture philosophies and
facts, man,
and stuff like that to the rest of the industry, because clearly they are doing something. They got the juice. They know what's up. Yo, real talk, man. But yo, man, so getting into this Spider-Man 2 story trailer, first of all, I'm very, I know this is going to be our discussion, so I'm going to try not to speak to that, Bari. I think you know where I'm going with this, but when it comes to like this story trailer, I'm very glad that they dropped this, right? Because we really only got like gameplay and really not get any type of setup or understanding of what's going on in this world, what we can expect. And I think this story trailer absolutely, it confirmed a lot of things for me, not just from like a Spider-Man perspective, but from a storytelling perspective, that this is definitely going to be a very deep, detailed, and thorough story. Like this is easily going to be like a 30-35 hour story. There's a lot that's going to be going on here, because even in this, even longer, because even in the story trailer, there's so much going on. You got Craven, you got Harry, you got Rafe, you got you got Mr. Lee, Mr. Negative, and Miles going through what he's going through. You got Peter going through what he's going through. There's so many different angles of what's going on here in this story. The symbiote, Harry Osborn, like it's all just so amazing. And this game looks absolutely beautiful.
Spectacular.
It's a beautiful, spectacular, marvelous, amazing.
It might be superior.
It definitely is superior. And shout out to James Stevenson, who's the director of community and marketing. He said, yo, it's going to look even better than that. Yeah. And I was saying this the other day, if the game is going to look better than this, we're in Horizon territory. I would argue we're almost there now with this. This is pretty much, we at that Horizon territory when it comes to the way the game is looking. This looks phenomenal. This has me even more excited for October 20th. I cannot wait for this game. I cannot wait.
Yeah, this was a well put together trailer. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a super long trailer, but we got so much story details where we can base our assumptions, give our predictions as far as where the story is going to go. You know what I mean? We can have our theories and things like that. The scene, Harry in the trailer, as he talks with Peter in the beginning, he's like, yeah, I got a second chance. We're going to heal the world. You know what I mean? And then that's circling back around to the first thing that Venom says within the trailer, we're going to heal the world, as he destroys this, one of the ships from the hunters or a copper or whatnot. But yeah, a lot of villains already being confirmed in here. With Craven, you got Rafe, Venom, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have other, villains play a role in it. Heck, you might even have Peter as a villain. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be like a boss fight.
Absolutely.
Or something like that.
Absolutely.
They might do like a Last of Us 2 thing where Abby and Ellie in that, I think it was like a basement of the theater. Man, that was so gut wrenching. That hurt my heart, man. Doing that boss fight with Ellie. I was like, yo, Ellie, man, no, I don't want to do this.
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Bari. With what you know how Insomniac did with the first game, we didn't think that Doc Ock was going to be that main villain. It was looking like Mr. Negative. They were pushing him a lot. And Saber, I'm going to be honest with you, Bari. I don't think Venom or Craven are the main villains in this game. Yeah, I think the main villain in this game is going to be Green Goblin.
Oh yeah, that was always my prediction. Like Green Goblin is it might be the main villain here. I just think they
Yeah.
introduced Venom is just such a classic, popular character. Like, yeah, you want to have like make sure
He's gonna he's gonna be wrecking havoc and do what he do. Like, obviously, like, how they do it. But Goblin, I there's no doubt in my mind that I think Goblin is the main villain in this game. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, like I think so too. Or even if he's not, like they definitely setting it up for like the third game or whatnot.
Yep.
But yeah, super strong trailer. Insomniac, like I said, the panel was a great panel. They did reveal a lot of things that this game is taking like 9 or 10 months after the first game. They got some new screenshots up here. That looks amazing. You guys can see that my man Peter out here looking crazy. There's a nice little detail as well that's shown here. Like, you see the white spider here. There's no like black stuff on it. There was a part in the trailer where it was like covered with some black stuff on there. Like, yo, it's bonding on Peter. You got this nice screenshot with Miles right here. But yeah, a lot of details. Like, if you guys missed the updates that Insomniac had on Twitter, definitely go and check it out, because they were talking about a few. Oh, yo, let's talk about this too as well, man. This statue, it's pretty tall, man. It's pretty tall. Like, it looks taller than it is. Because he what's it? No, it's Brian Ithor, right? Or Itar, where he had it next to like a water bottle.
Inthar.
Yeah, Inthar. And like, yo, it dwarfed that water bottle. Like, it dwarfed it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So nice
and
statue.
Even with Tony Todd when he was holding it, it was even with Tony Todd when he was holding it, it was I was like, damn, this thing is crazy in size.
Yeah.
Pause.
But let's talk about another thing that they revealed too, Persona, man, because not only did they reveal the new trailer, they also revealed some new hardware or accessories.
Whoa.
So we got
PlayStation listens to WUPS.
Who they listen to?
PlayStation listens to WUPS.
Somebody in the chat gonna be like, they don't listen to you guys. All right. They don't listen to you guys.
They don't know what you guys talking about.
This was already planned.
You only got 3,000 subscribers.
you guys are toxic.
3,000 subscribers.
You guys are toxic. Toxic. You guys are toxic.
You only got 3,000 subscribers.
Yo, so they got a new PlayStation bundle coming out September 1st of all dates. The game comes out October 20th. But what's your take on how the bundle looks, the controller, the plates, all that? Because not only is there a bundle for anybody that's coming in new to PlayStation, but for any existing PlayStation 5 owner, you have the option, not forced upon you guys, to buy the plates and controller separately. So here's the full look of the plate. You know what I mean? You got the symbiote taking over, where you have the Spider-Man symbol. Still like pushing the symbiote back, because that was the theme of the trailer. And one thing, this really and truly, right? I know we say jokingly sometimes, but I do think there's some truth to it. I do think PlayStation, they listen to WUPS, because how many times have we said that there's times where they will show off any of these plates, like the Final Fantasy one or whatever plate, and they never show off the other side of the plate. You know what I mean? It's always just this one angle like this right here, and it's never the other side of the plate. And it's magically here, they got the other side of the plate being shown, where you have the black spider or the white spider with a black suit here. But give your thoughts, man. And here's the controller as well. I like the theme of the controller. Mm-hmm. I like the two-tone here with the D-pad and the face buttons. But give your overall thoughts. I'm just going to keep on scrolling as you talk. Or maybe let me play the trailer.
Yeah, man. So listen, I'm gonna be honest. PlayStation absolutely listens to WUPS. You feel me? Shout out to PlayStation. We see you. And yo, when it comes to these plates and this controller, yo, I feel like they nailed this personally. I think the theme of this game and what we're dealing with, and Venom being the centerpiece and all this other stuff, or the symbiote, I should say, is the centerpiece and stuff like that. I definitely think they nailed the theme of these plays to be, Spider-Man, trying to fight off the symbiote and maintain himself, right? I think this is great. Red and black are my favorite colors. So you already know, Bari, this is a day one purchase.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad that they are now putting out these first party themed plates. These things are what's going to sell as well, man. And I think Spider-Man, although I feel like it was a missed opportunity with like Horizon and God of War Ragnarok, I do think Spider-Man is a great game for in terms of first party, a great game to kind of get this out the door, test the waters, see how willing people are to buy additional accessories like this, game themed accessories. So, this I think is great. I'm picking up the plates and the controller 100%. This is going to be a collector's item for me personally. It's going to sit on the shelf, and I'm very excited. This is great. I can't wait.
Yeah, like for real, definitely getting the controller, definitely getting the plates. And yeah, this will be like my plates going forward. The controller is more going to be like a collector's kind of thing. But yeah, I love it, man. I think they did a great job with it. It plays into all of the three characters that they're announcing here, right? You got Peter Parker, Spider-Man, you got Miles, Venom. All the colors, play around with those characters, the red, the white, the blue here, the black, play around with them. So it fits all of them. But I'm happy that they are selling it separately. Cause I ain't even gonna lie, I would have probably had that FOMO, bro.
Yo.
Like real talk, like I would have probably bought me a new PlayStation. Like real talk.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Bari. If this were, and I don't want to say this, 'cause I ain't trying to give PlayStation no ideas. Like, oh, well, people will buy it if we don't. No, keep doing the plates and the controller separate. But for Spider-Man, I absolutely would have bought that limited edition console. And the crazy thing, that limited edition console, that's gonna sell. That is going to sell out. I'm telling you right now, that is absolutely going to sell. That's going to move units. And the fact that that's released in September 1st.
So
not playing.
Nice detail too. So shout out to Persona 2 because before this podcast started, even though that it was going to release separately, that they're going to sell it separately, I was thinking like the bundle itself, you was going to get this on the 1st of September. So I was telling Persona, like, yo, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I kind of probably gonna buy this bundle. But then he was like, yo, hold on. Let's reread, man. Let's reread, bro. Nah, everything releases on the 1st. So you'll be able to get the plates, the bundle, the controller on the 1st. The people that do get the PlayStation bundle, it comes with a digital version of the game, but it's going to act like a pre-order. So you won't get access to the game because it's a digital copy of the game. So once you redeem the code or whatnot, it's gonna just have it like, oh, you got whatever, how many days? I think it's like a month and a half or something like that. That you got to wait, and then it go from there. But you have the
what's so crazy. Covered. What's so crazy too is like I'm pretty sure this bundle is gonna sell out, right? Because this is a limited edition. But PlayStation, going into the Black Friday time, they're gonna have that Spider-Man bundle where it'll be with a PS5 and a Spider-Man voucher code. So, they're going to have that as well. So this is, I think this holiday is going to be really interesting for PlayStation with having a big game like Spider-Man come out close to the holiday time around this time. It's going to be a big time for PlayStation for sure.
The huge benefit as well for the bundle, the PS5 bundle, is that the digital version of the game, it comes with all of the deluxe edition for the game. So you get all the original suits, you get the early unlock. You get the early unlock for the web gadget as well, and 3 skill points with the suit. So that's pretty good. I mean, I don't think, did they list the price on here? Let me see.
I didn't see the price.
I think we gotta wait until next week.
I think it's safe to say and it's speculating obviously. I think the controller, because look at how much the LeBron James stuff was. I think it's safe to say it's gonna be around that same price range. So the LeBron James controller, I think, was $89.99, and the plates was, I think, $79.99 or something like that. So I think it's safe to say this will be priced around that, but anything can happen.
Yeah, I agree with you on that with the separate price, but like with the bundle price as well, they didn't list that here. I think it's going to be listed on the 28th. But I'm assuming the 550 for the disc version and the 450 for the digital version.
Yeah, I think that's pretty safe.
But just want to give a close, actually personal look of this console. Tony Todd out here flexing. And in person, it looks even better than the pictures, bro. Tell me I'm lying.
Yo, nah, you not lying, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Bro,
that looks phenomenal.
Good.
First of all, a big shout out to Tony Todd, right? Like Tony Todd is definitely having a lot of fun at San Diego Comic-Con. I hate that I'm not there. I could, I definitely would have wished I would have went there this year. But next year it's a different story. But yo, this is phenomenal, man. Like this looks beautiful. It looks great. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for that place.
Yeah, Tony, everybody was having fun out there. It looked like they was having a great time, just chopping it up with the fan base. The panel, they looked like they was having a great time. And yeah, man, this is definitely something that I would definitely want to, attend one day as well, man. But
yeah,
man, just seeing it in person like this, bro, I was like, yo, I like the colors even more. Like it looks better and brighter. It reminds me of the PS4. This part right here, you remember the PS4 Spider-Man bundle?
Yep.
It's as bright and vivid as that. And here's the statue that he's playing around with. Like I said, it looks much bigger than it looks in the picture. So yeah, man. Spider-Man 2 hype is crazy, yo. It is definitely crazy. They definitely did a smart job with the marketing with this game.
Absolutely.
So,
I think Comic-Con was very smart of them to be at Comic-Con and really like capitalize, like having a panel and everything. Absolutely smart thing.
Yeah. So big shout out to Insomniac. You did a great job at the panel for Comic-Con. And yeah, the response has been amazing. I see a lot of people really digging the trailer. They're really digging the news. There's one thing I see there's a lot of pushback on though, Persona. Let's talk about it before we move on, man. And that's hairdos.
Hairs. Oh shit.
So Miles got a new hairdo. We try and pull it up just to get a nice little picture alone. Also, before we talk about the hairdo, just want to bring this up as well. That the hype is real, man. So far, right now, both trailers are sitting at, we got 1.1 million for the actual bundle announcement trailer. And then we're sitting at 5.7 million for the actual story trailer. This is within a day here. So that's a lot of views in a quick matter of time. And this is just on the PlayStation channel. Obviously, Marvel is going to have their own video up. Insomniac channel going to have their video up and all that. But man, the hype is definitely real, man. But we're going to get into hairdos real quick to see what's the fuss about, what's going on out here. So Miles is rocking a new hairdo here.
What's the fuss? What's going on here?
To me, I personally like it because this is something that I'm seeing, especially a lot of younger kids. They're rocking this hairdo a lot. Yeah. With the dreads, they got the fade. My oldest nephew right now, he has the same hairdo right now. My two nephews in Virginia, they have the same hairdo right now. When I walk outside, I see it a lot. So I can see why Insomniac probably doing it because it's a very popular hairdo. He still got the nice fade. He still got a nice shape up.
Yeah, the fade still look proper, man.
But people are saying that this is too common now because every black character they're putting the same hairdo on. They're doing it with the Ubisoft game with Prince of Persia. There's other characters that they're doing it. Do you think people have like a good argument with that, or they just going overboard?
Yo, man, stuff like this. I don't have an issue with the hair, man. Like especially when I go outside and I see kids with this hairstyle, man. Like I'm seeing kids with this hairstyle. it's not unrealistic for this kid. Because remember, Miles Morales ain't no 25. If he was like 30, had this shit, I'd be like, all right, man, hold up.
Miles is like 16, 17 in the game, guys.
They're like, hold up, man. Like, you know, my man's 30 years old rocking some something like this. Absolutely not. But you know, the kid, he's 16, 17 years old here. This is the hairstyle that kids are rocking. I don't see an issue with this. I really, really don't. I don't see an issue with this for Miles per se. Listen, it's always PlayStation, Bari. It's always PlayStation. You know, it's always something. But I don't have an issue.
It's been a common conversation, you know, where people bring up hairdos, and especially for black characters. I just personally don't have an issue with it. If somebody do have an issue with it, like they don't like the look of it, I mean, that's a criticism. That's perfectly fine. But I just look at it as it's a very popular cut. You know, NBA players, you know, kids, teenagers, I see it all the time. And maybe that's what Insomniac is going with here. As you know, 9 months later, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he went from a fade, you know what I mean? He had his nice little taper, his nice little #1 cut. But now he's, you know,
that wasn't a #1. That was definitely a #3. Oh, you're talking #1 like on the poster. Oh, I thought
like you know, the clip of the guard.
Oh no, that's not a 1. That's like a 2.5.
Oh, like you talking about the Miles Morales? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it's not that low. You're right.
Yeah, that's like a 2.5 guard. But yeah, like he had a Caesar, or he had a nice Caesar lined up proper. You look great. I don't see an issue here. You know, you can look around outside, going to any major city, you're gonna see kids walk around with that hairstyle.
My only little critique here when it comes to the character's look and all that stuff here is that put some jewelry on Peter Insomniac. You know what I mean? In this scene, put a nice little watch on him. You know what I mean? Or Apple Watch on him. Just look a little plain here. You know what I mean? Put a little watch on him. Maybe have his phone probably bulking out here. You know what I mean? Give him a little personality with it. You know what I mean? You look a little plain Jane here. You know what I mean? Swag him up a little bit. You know, drip him out a little bit. If you guys are listening. You know what I mean?
I think that would be cool. Man, put a watch. You know, Harry a billionaire.
Oh yeah, Harry rich guy.
Put a watch on my boy.
Peter got the little plastic watch or whatnot. You know what I mean? But Harry got the nice Rolex. You know what I mean? Swag him up a little bit, man. You know, put a little earring on Miles too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give him a little cubic zirconia. You know what I mean on there. You know what I mean? Those little nice little details I would like to see personally. You know what I mean? That's just me. How you guys feel about that? Y'all agree or y'all disagree? Let me know.
Said Peter, bro.
Yeah, Peter is tight, bro. That's what I'm saying. But you put a little what's some G watches called? I forgot the name of it.
G-Force. Some of the G-Force watches.
Yeah, everybody had a little G watches.
The G-Shock.
G-Shock. Yeah, G-Shock.
I remember those watches. Oh my god.
Man. Put a G-Shock on them. You tell me Peter can't afford a G-Shock?
Hey, them G-Shocks in school were life, boy. Yo, people was definitely rocking them shits.
Things last you long. I still got my 2 G-Shock. I got an all white one that I got curry powder on that messed up, and my all black one. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, I think they did a great job here with the trailer. That's also my little small critique. I don't have no issue with the hairdo. I think it looks perfectly fine. His shape up is still sharp. You know what I mean? He's still got a nice taper. You know what I mean? Miles is definitely hitting that nice barbershop. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, I'm happy that they have the bundle selling separately, and great choice to go with that. Are we good on Spider-Man?
Absolutely. Day 1.
Are you good?
20th.
Are you good with PlayStation VR 2 Persona? Because we finally got a release date.
Thank God.
For Firewall Ultra.
Thank God.
We got some new gameplay reveal. Also, the game is coming out August 24th.
Fire.
Woo! What a week. What a week.
Fire.
Yo, so Firewall Ultra went up for pre-order the other day. We finally got a release date, and they show some cool gameplay mechanics as well for the game. You know what I mean? I think the game looks amazing. And we're gonna talk about some of it, man, because the first game, this game was super fun. It is one of those very serious, team-based tactical shooters, Rainbow Six type game. You get a lot of gadgetry. You got a lot of communicating because you can get messed up if you're not communicating out here. I met some cool people during my time playing Firewall Ultra. You know what I mean? We had some cool sessions too. My Court stealth guy had some cool sessions. But the gameplay trailer, they added some new stuff here. One of the new things that I see that they added here through this gameplay, Persona, you would throw a flashbang in Firewall. I think you have to like hide behind like a wall or something or whatnot, right? But you can alleviate it a little bit more here in Firewall Ultra by putting your hand up and putting your hand up to block out the flashbang. Which I'm like, when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, woo!
Yeah, that's really, really immersive, man.
That was dope as hell, man. But what's your thoughts, man? Firewall Ultra, man, coming out soon.
Yo, this is definitely one of my most anticipated games for the PlayStation VR 2. And, Bari, we've been talking about this game for a hot minute. And like, where's the release date? You said it's coming 2023. When? Where? What?
It definitely got delayed.
Absolutely. And so, I'm glad that we finally have the release date of August 24th. This is a day one buy for me. I've already got this pre-ordered. Bari, we running through this. You already know, man. We getting in on this. And I'm very excited. I think this looks really great. The thing that I'm most excited for with this game is to see the aim eye tracking in this game, to see how like advanced it is, because that was one thing that they definitely put a lot of focus on when they were talking about this game, which really had me really intrigued. But seeing like being able to like put your hand over your face to like block out the flashbang and stuff like that, and looking at like how clean the aiming and whatnot looks in this game, and how great the game looks itself. Like this game looks beautiful. For this to be a PSVR 2 game, this looks absolutely beautiful, right? So, I'm definitely there day one. I can't wait for this game. I'm very, very excited for this.
Yeah, like the first game, like I was playing the game through the aim gun, so it might be that, but it was much more shakier. Like when you walking around, your character was shaking. You still have that little bit of that here, but it's lessened. It's less off that from what I'm seeing with the gameplay. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see that with a game like this, they didn't launch like a new aim gun yet for PSVR 2, because it was definitely a different gameplay style with the gun. You know what I mean? I like using the gun a lot in this game and in that other game too. I forgot the name of the game I really loved. I think it's Farpoint.
Are you talking about Farpoint?
Yeah.
Farpoint.
You know what I mean? I was using the aim gun on those two games heavily, but we never know. We'll see. We'll see.
Hopefully they release like an official aim gun. That's definitely what a PSVR 2 needs is an official aim gun, like how PSVR 1 had, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm like curious to see
like something that's officially licensed from PlayStation. I know there's some third-party ones out there.
They got third-party ones?
Yeah, they got some.
Oh yeah, they're talking about like the Amazon ones or something like that. Right?
Yeah. But I would want something that's officially coming from PlayStation or officially licensed from PlayStation.
I agree 100%. Because I want to see how you're holding up the gun. Like, you know what I mean? You have the aim, you have the controllers like this. Like, how are you going to be doing it? Are you going to be doing it like this?
Yeah.
You know, as you shoot, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how they play around. But yeah, we in there, man. We're in there.
Absolutely.
If you guys definitely want to play, you know what I mean, definitely pull up, because I know they're going to have like private lobbies and things like that with the game.
Yep.
So it'd be a fun session or whatnot. But yeah, very, very happy that Firewall Ultra said they also have a digital deluxe edition for the game. And let me tell you what that entails, because that's the one that I pre-ordered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely got that digital deluxe, 100%.
Yeah, man, because like for me, I'm like, I would get the base game, but I don't want to feel limited. You know what I mean? So I just be getting the digital deluxe version. So the base game, the standard edition, costs $40. So that's the official price of the game, which includes full access to the game. The digital deluxe, when you pre-order, they have the picture right here. So when you pre-order, you get early unlocks for 4 contractors. And here are the contractors, I guess, and here's the outfits that you get as well. You also get 4 camos for a gun, and then you get the pre-order bonus. I think this comes with all the pre-orders. You get the Reaper X75 legendary weapon. That's one thing about this game too. When it comes to the customization of the weapons, it's gunsmith levels, but in VR with this game, bro. I remember that, man. I remember that with this game. I think I was using either the M4 or M16, and the attachments I put on there, like it was super fun, man. Super fun. And you also get an operation pass as well. Maybe they're gonna have more, operators come.
Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna have more operators for sure.
Yeah, like get some crossovers in there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Play around with it. Get a hell gas or something. I don't know.
Hey, hell gas would be dope. That would be fire.
Yeah, get Nathan Drake or somebody in there, man. You know what I mean?
I don't know about no Nathaniel Drake now. Hold up.
That's a born killer, man. I guess Drake up in
there. Drake, that'd be dope.
Or like a PlayStation character in there. I think that would be cool.
Get Aloy in there.
Aloy gonna have a bow and arrow. She gonna break the game, man. But hey, put it in there, man. If they can put easy mode during rank play and you can turn that on off and on in fighting games, put Aloy in the goddamn game, man. You know what I mean? PlayStation, listen, PlayStation. Holla at us, man. Talk to us, man. You know what I mean? We got a lot of ideas out here.
Hey, facts. Big facts.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to make a J Bar Persona game too, man. You know what I mean? It could be like a nice little platformer, beat 'em up type game, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. Co-op. We out here saying PlayStation Nation.
Every time Bari get hit, ice cream so good. You know, whatever. His special could be, I got a lisp.
Get a lisp in there, like bad water coming out my mouth. That would be crazy.
Hey, yo, chill. I was gonna go that far. Hold up. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Persona's like, hey, this is great for gaming.
This is great for gamers. It's my opinion.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's super. It's my opinion.
It's my opinion.
That would be fire, man. Listen,
are you verifiable?
Talk to us. Shuhei. You know what I mean? We could talk to an indie dev or something. Talk to us, man. We out here.
Facts.
Speaking of Atlas Fallen, Persona, man, new Kombat trailer came out for Atlas Fallen, and that is looking good as well, man. So we're gonna play the trailer as we just talk about it because it's a pretty long, in-depth trailer. But there's some layers to this game, bruh.
Yeah.
There's some layers to it, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, go ahead. Set it up. Set it up.
No. Go ahead. You write in the trailer because I'm gonna pull up the article after.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm really digging about this game is the fact that like you could play this entire game with a friend, which I think is really cool. But like the world, the traversal, the combat with this game is pretty layered as well. Because based on if I'm not mistaken, based on how well you do in a fight, like you get this, you fill up a lot more like this momentum bar, which allows you to do like more complex moves or stronger moves and things like that. And there's weapons that you could choose from and like equipped and things like that. I'm really digging this game. I think this game it looks fun. It looks really good. I can't wait to play this game. We could definitely try to co-op to see like how seamless it is and all that stuff. But
big facts. Great. I see the hammer. I already know what you're gonna be going down with.
You already know.
What I'm really loving about the game, because the game is surrounded around the gauntlet, right? Where you pick your weapon class or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And you can have two weapons at the same time, right? So you can probably have like a scythe and then like a short dagger or whatever the weapons are, a hammer or whatnot. But what I'm liking is giving me Godfall vibes, but the movement is just way more pristine and fluid. Like you're doing air combos. You're out here dashing. There's a whole bunch of stuff you're doing. And it's just like, oh yeah, this is definitely like my style right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm liking the movement just in traversal as well as he's sliding down the sand and all that. So it looks like it's gonna be a fun, like probably collectible stuff that's going on, because any type of game that have cool traversal like that, I always like in my mind it's gonna be like some traversal stuff that you're gonna be getting. They do have like some slow down time stuff as well. That's all. You talking my language
on board. Yes, sir.
You talking my language with that, man. But yeah, I do like the momentum gauge because as it fills up, there's more stuff you can be able to do and all that, man. But yo, it's looking fun, man. It's looking fun.
This is great. Yeah, this looks great, man. Like I'm I'm happy to play this and support this, and you know, look, depending on how them trophies look, definitely get the platinum in this as well. This is one of my August games, so this is a day one. I like it.
One thing I would like for, like, I think the co-op is only two player, right?
2-player, yes, 2-player co-op.
So
yeah.
you know, later on during, you know, the game or whatnot, like post patch or whatnot, I can see them adding like a 4-player like raid type mode to this game. It looks like it's built for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very, very open world and stuff like that. Big enemies, and you could choose which parts of the enemy you want to kind of attack, kind of like on a Monster Hunter type of thing. So yeah, I could definitely see like a 4-player raid mode or 4-player boss rush mode or something like that coming with this game in the future. But there's a lot of stuff here as well. Like, you know, when it comes to like the moves and the different things that you can do, they definitely flesh this out pretty well. It's even looking better than the gameplay we saw with the gameplay previews a few months ago. I think the game is looking better than that now. So, you know, I'm all board. I'm on board with this game. It's a day one. I'm excited.
Yeah, like it looks fun as hell, man. You know what I mean? I just hope games like this, people are not judging it based off of like Metacritic score. You actually looking at these trailers, reading the dev articles, and like, oh, this looks really intriguing, looks fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I got my pre-order when I first, I was like, yeah, this look really, really good. Look at the
Really
stuff
fun.
you're doing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? RPG mechanics in there as well. You know, people was clamoring for a lot of those RPG elements and things like that. But yeah, I think this game is
Chuck funny. He said his special would be a Kamehameha out his mouth. I read the comments. Yo,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had to put the pause on them. I had to put the pause on them, man.
Shit. Hey, yo, that's funny. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's a blend of like Godfall Forspoken. Shout out to Gaming with Junior in the chat, man. So
yeah, Godfall. Yeah, definitely. Real talk. When I first seen this game, definitely getting big Godfall vibes from this. Big Godfall vibes. 100%.
Yo, shout out to Josh Schrank for the $5 Canadian. He said, big ups to my guys. Keep up the great work. And also shout out to that's Moonshot?
Yeah, that's Moonshot. Shout out to Moonshot.
Oh, shout out to Moonshot, man. You know what I mean? Also shout out to Viper's Corner with a $4.99. He said, we need those plates cause we eating over here. Yum, 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 yum.
Delicioso.
Plates good. Yum.
Yum. No spicy.
That's spicy.
No spicy.
No spicy. No spicy.
Yo.
No spicy.
Hey, yo, the internet is a very interesting place, boy.
2023 with
Very, very weird and interesting place.
No spicy.
No spicy. Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Yo, he gonna say that through the whole show now, bro. Gonna throw everybody.
Spicy.
No spicy.
No spicy.
Pure craziness, man. Yo,
Crazy.
let's talk about some Final Fantasy 16, man.
Whoa. Now my ears perk up when you say that.
Let's talk about some Final Fantasy 16, man, because once again, when it comes to PlayStation, we have to, you know, destroy the myth, right? We have to destroy all the negative connotations surrounding the games that release tied exclusively to PlayStation. Shout out to my man Genki. IGN put out an article here where they spoke about they had an interview with Square Enix and the developers of Final Fantasy 16, and they are very, very pleased with the sales of Final Fantasy 16, saying that it's a huge success. You know,
and this is Square saying this, by the way, guys. Square.
I'm just trying to pull up Genki stuff here. I don't know. Oh, here it is right here. Final Fantasy 16 is a hit. You know, if you scroll on Twitter, look at YouTube, you know what I mean? The narrative would be, this game flopped. This game failed. But here's the official quote here. Square Enix considers the initial sales results of Final Fantasy 16 to be extremely strong. We will continue to carry out a wide range of initiatives to encourage more people to play the game. So they were talking about here in the IGN article comparing the Final Fantasy VII remake sales to 16. And this was a point that was being brought up during, the initial sales conversation, where we were doing a lot of comparisons. Genki also did a comparison about the sales compared to 7 remake that came later on within the year of PlayStation 4's cycle. So the install base was much bigger, and it still sold 3.5 million within 3 days, which is great. Final Fantasy 16, they did 3 million within a week on a much smaller install base for the game. Yep. So, people were saying, oh, it's a fail. Why, people's not buying the game and whatnot. But they ain't even talk about the week sales. That was within the week of the game, 3 million. So, what's your thoughts, man? Square Enix coming out and killing these narratives. It seems like it's always like a PlayStation game or a game that's tied to PlayStation having to come out, do extra work to kill some of these narratives going on here in the gaming industry or the gaming community.
But this is great. But this is great for gamers. But this is great. But this is great. But this is great. But this is great for gamers.
Hey, yo, look.
They gonna clip that.
Absolutely, clip that. You know what's funny about all this, Bari? Square Enix is going to come out and say this, and people are not going to believe them. You're going to have people that are going to be out here saying, oh, yeah, they have to say that. Like, what? Of course they're saying that. Like, listen, 3 million in under a week on a platform with a smaller install base than last generation. That's like with the other game that released on last generation's platform. That's a success. Good. This is great. Like, this is great for gamers. This is great to hear, especially coming from Square, who has really high expectations for some of their games, and when they don't meet those expectations, Square Enix is not afraid to let you know, yeah, this ain't meet the expectations that we thought it would. Final Fantasy 16, and Yoshi P said this as well, that he had an 18-month plan after release for 16 to get more people to play the game. And now Square Enix is also reiterating that with, like, they have, a plan to get more people into the game as time goes on. This is great, man. Shout out to Square, shout out to Yoshi P, shout out to CBU3, and shout out to Final Fantasy 16. This is great.
Yeah, big facts, man. Like, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I just don't see how people can look at something selling in this day and age 3 million within a week and be like, it's a failure. It's not common. Majority of the games, like I said, that come out don't do stuff like this. Yeah,
you got AAA multi-platform games that don't even do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, we do see the God of Wars, we do see the Legend of Zeldas, but look how far in between those are. You know what I mean? The Hogwarts Legacies, the Elden Rings. There's so many games that launch in between those games as they come out that, you know what I mean, that don't hit those marks. And people look at, oh, if it don't hit 10 million or if it don't hit 5 million, they look at it as a fail. Like, no, 90% of the games don't even hit that mark in its lifetime. You know what I mean? So doing this in a couple of days within the launch week, I don't see how that's a failure. But
I agree.
To me, I like the fact that Square came out and addressed it, but it's kind of like wasted time, man. Like, address other things about the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you going to continue to work on, optimizing the game and, stuff like that is where I kind of want to see more than narratives that we already know. We know it's a success. You know what I mean?
But you know why they do that and say that stuff though, man.
Yeah, because the media
rumors,
also put out there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's great that they address that. Let's get into some rumor stuff first, Persona, man.
Rumor has it. Ooh.
Where the first rumor that we have here, when I saw this, I was like, wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of
moolah.
Dollars if this is true. And Grand Theft Auto VI is being reported here that it will cost up to $2 billion to create. In development from 2014 and will be the most expensive entertainment product of all time. Is that believable to you? Does it sound about right, or you think that's a little way too? You over exaggerating.
That don't sound right to me, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like between marketing, building a game, probably having some big names attached to it and stuff like that. There's no way you not. I can see it cracking 1 billion, 2 billion. What's that being spent on? What are we spending that on?
I don't see 2 billion, bro.
That's nowhere near that. That is unrealistic, and that's complete bullshit.
Let's take away the 2 billion, right? Imagine if a game like Gran Theft Auto VI costs 1 billion to create. They're not charge you $70 for this game, bro.
Nah, that's like $150 game, man.
You know what I mean?
What's more realistic to me, if they would have said, "Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be 500 billion," I could see that. I mean, not not billion, million.
Yeah, I know.
500
million. Yeah,
like,
I mean, we already.
That's more realistic because I'm just like I can see that because they're going to probably have big big actors or some big names attached to it, the marketing, the sheer scope and size of the game, it being next gen only, so trying to put the best behind it or whatever. I can see that. This bullshit, nah.
Yeah, like we already seen games costing up to 220 million to create, right, during the development and whatnot, and those are big blockbuster games. I can see something like a Grand Theft Auto, all the licensing, the actors and all that stuff that they have in the game can be around 400, 500, but $1 billion, bro, that's another 500 you stacking on there. But this report is saying 2 billion. Yo, bro, the base price, if this is true, the base price is not going to be no $70. You looking at like at least $100 game right here, regardless if it's live service. There's no way.
Even with like licensing, because I know they're gonna be paying a lot of licensing fees for the music and stuff like that. That's gonna cost a lot of money. That's what I'm saying, like 500-600 million. I even like cracking close to $1 billion. I could see that per se, depending how much music, because they're gonna have, if they want to get a lot of licensed music and have all these different stations, that cost adds up. So I could see 6, 7, maybe even 800 million. Possibly.
Okay, the same person,
big actors, big names, but not no 2 billion.
The same person here, Game Right, he's adding a little bit of context here. He's saying this is just a rumor, obviously. He said also the 2 billion includes the whole development, advertising, and post-launch content.
I still don't see 2 billion. No, I would see if we're talking post-launch content and stuff like that, possibly $1 billion. Marketing and all that stuff, maybe $1 billion.
Like, what type of post?
$2 billion. $2 billion is a lot of money, bruh. That's not no small number.
What type of post launch content you launching? You paying that much money just for that? That's crazy to me, man.
I mean, and they know it's gonna sell. Like got GTA. When GTA 6 releases, that's gonna break. That's gonna be another game that's gonna break the internet.
Yeah,
like that's it.
Yeah, in the lifetime of this game, it's gonna surpass 2 billion as far as what it is making. So yeah, I think it will, make that money. But the initial cost of everything, I don't see no game publisher, studio, spending that much to create some game. This would change the whole tide, especially if it's popular. Whatever this game is doing, everybody else is gonna follow right after. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Especially if it's successful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a lot of bread, man. That's a lot of bread. Games right now is just that's just making a quarter of that 2 billion, and that's expensive. God of War Ragnarok was 220 million. That's deemed super expensive and high, development costs for a game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2 billion, bro.
$2 billion gamble. Nah. I don't see I don't even see the likes of Rockstar doing that, to be honest with you.
Yo.
And I know GTA 5 is still making millions and millions of dollars to this day. I still don't see Rockstar taking a gamble that big on a franchise that they know would be successful. I still don't see them taking a $2 billion gamble.
You're going to want to pocket a lot of that because the initial couple of years, you know what I mean?
Bro, the return on investment. Do you understand how imagine dumping $2 billion into something? Do you understand how big that return on investment needs to be? We're talking like double. Like they're not just trying to make that $2 billion back. They trying to make more
than that.
They trying to get the profit. So we're talking $4-5 billion this game needs to generate. Over how long? Like what type of time frame are they given for something like this? I don't see any studio, especially not something the likes of a 2K or a Rockstar, taking a $2 billion gamble, even on one of its most successful IPs in franchise history. Yeah. I don't see them taking that type of gamble.
Also, it's a big gamble, and also you playing around like does lightning strike twice again, right?
Yes.
GTA 5 paid off big time. The game is very popular, but will that transition over to 6 and what they implement with the game? You never know. So, gamers can be finicky like that. You can have a super popular product, but the next one could be hot garbage to them, and everybody just pack that thing up. You know what I mean?
And next thing you know, you in trouble.
Yeah,
you out $2 billion.
You spent $2 billion. Like, yo, bro, Billy, we spent $2 billion on this, Billy.
Nope.
My goodness.
They don't care.
You know, it's a franchise that deserves $2 billion.
What's that?
And to be honest with you, Persona, like you guys, I tell you guys all the time, I was never the biggest Resident Evil fan like that, man.
Whoa!
Until these remakes, man. Listen, man, these remakes has been paying off a lot here. When it comes to me personally, when it comes to Resident Evil franchise, but rumor has it, Resident Evil 9 is reportedly launching in 2025 and will be announced next year.
Water is wet. Like, yo, what is this?
I'm all for it though.
Nah, that's cool. Like, I don't think nobody didn't believe that RE9 was coming, especially after the success of RE8 and these remakes.
But that's why I feel like the news should be announced because of the remakes. The remakes are very popular, bro. Yo, RE4
so well.
It sold well, man, and it's still charting on some of the digital lists that we see from PlayStation. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting on RE5, man. I want to see if they're going to do that game or not.
Oh yeah. RE5, we in there. Yeah, I enjoy RE5. I would say that when it first came out, RE5, I really, really enjoyed that game. And that game has co-op too, so you know what I mean. We could definitely run through that. But I want to see where the story is going to go forward because I think 8 ended kind of.
I gotta finish 8 too.
You might have a new character. I haven't played that DLC though. For
That's 8, supposed to be Ethan's daughter, I believe.
Yeah. And she's all growing up and all. So that's like future
that might
stuff.
Be the character.
It might be, but I'm saying like that's in the future. That's in the future. Like these other, characters that we grown to love, these guys are gonna be and girls gonna be like super old. You know what I mean?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta move forward past that stuff.
If they play along with that. But what's her name? I think her name was Rose.
Rose, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. Real talk, the remakes have been great, yo, because RE4 is a game I never finished originally. I beat that game like about 8 times on a remake. The game is fun, man. You know what I mean? Now that I got like the cat ears and all that stuff now too, I can see myself keep playing it because I got unlimited ammo now.
You gonna get the platinum?
I didn't get the platinum because I need to do the what they call the little mission things that you got to get. I think you got to get like all S ranks in that. I didn't really play around with that, and I got to do the shooting range stuff. I got like a couple of more S ranks to do the shooting range, and I got tired of doing that stuff. I was like, I like the game, just playing through the story and doing some of the cool stuff with some of the bosses. But when I got the unlimited cat ears and all that stuff, I kept wanting doing that. So that's why I haven't gone to all those other modes yet. But
got you.
Yeah, man. I think I'm like about 3 trophies off from the platinum for that game.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But overall, yeah, it's early, but it sounds about right. Like you was.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it sounds about right. I don't see this not being
2025.
unrealistic. Yeah, I can see that.
Sounds about right, man. You want to talk about Call of Duty a little bit? It's gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
Because we ain't been talking about Call of Duty.
We really talking about Activision. Yeah, really and truly.
We ain't talking about Call of Duty on like consoles. We talking about this mobile takeover. Mobile has been super prevalent when it comes to Call of Duty, where it's taking over the PC and consoles. So revenue generated in the past 6 months for Call of Duty, mobile is number 1 as far as money that is bringing in at 1.9 billion.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
And this is the scary part, man, because a lot of console developers and publishers are going to want to implement stuff like that from the mobile structure, like these free-to-play games that, they gotcha and the microtransactions and things like that, because Call of Duty mobile is a free-to-play game. You don't pay for that, but you do pay a lot for microtransactions and whatnot. And tying into the next microtransaction stuff, Persona, black sales, bruh. You know what I mean?
Wait, what sales?
The black sales microtransaction
when you
DLC?
said black sales, I'm thinking something like, what you mean? Oh, all right, go ahead. Look. My head was somewhere. Go ahead, brother. My head was somewhere else, bro.
Bro, they say here, Activision says Season 3 of Modern Warfare 2 delivered the highest microtransactions revenue for Modern Warfare 2 so far, with the black sales doing incredibly well. Companies say Modern Warfare 2 premium sales at an all-time high. This can play along with a lot of the stuff that we have been talking about, especially when it comes to other platforms and implementing it within their services going forward, because Microsoft owns that. But we're not going to direct ourselves in that area. We don't want people getting upset at us. But this is the fear, though. Free to play mobile game. Yo, wow.
Yo, Trey, funny, bro.
God, it's a little black. Yo, Trey, yo. Free to play mobile games and microtransactions. You know what I mean? This is why you see such a huge push for live service and stuff, because it works. It's selling.
It works, yeah.
Bro,
imagine making that much money off of a operator skin. And the reason, and it's funny because me and Bari,
tell him, bro.
Me and Bari, we were talking about this last week. Yo, listen. Listen. Me and Bari definitely contributed to that. You feel me?
But why? Persona, tell him why we contributed to it.
Because the black cell is so cheap. Because when you're not moving, it camouflages. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. And I knew that black cell shit was going to sell, because when the new season started and the black cells was up, every person on the team was black cells. Every match we went into, it's black cells.
You can't see them
through the goddamn game. You can't see it. If it's a dark map, you can't see them. If it's a light map, you can't see them. It's crazy, bro. So I already knew that.
It looked good too.
That was going to be crazy.
It looked good.
It's a good operator.
It's a good cosmetic, yeah.
We know why.
But yeah, it was super cheap, bro, because it had all the operators had like this variant of like their costumes, like in all black or like black and gold, and some of them had like some type of camouflage. And like the new season 4 one, I'm pretty sure the black cells microtransactions are gonna be high too, because right there from season 4, like the colors changed from all black to like this silverish white color, like it blended in with like some of the map stuff, so it's hard to see the character. And I wasn't gonna, just like season 3, what they're saying here, I wasn't gonna buy it, but I ended up buying it because I was like, yo, this junk good. like
it's too good.
You know what I mean? It's mad good.
And it worked. Like what they doing, it works, man. Is making that much money off of an operator skin That's absolutely crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. When it comes to the mobile stuff, I'm gonna be honest, like that really surprises me, like on a whole new level, that mobile is generating this much money, not just for Activision, just across gaming, like mobile making $2 billion in a quarter.
Pretty much 2 billion.
That is like now I see why it's this big push for these types of games. And you see PlayStation getting into these live service games as a service games and all this other stuff, making that much money in a quarter. Man,
yo, you can't tell a company nothing. They're generating that much revenue in that much of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy that consoles is actually last place, bro. Like, yeah, it's still in the billions, but it's just like, yo, compared to mobile, we were just making $1 billion on consoles, which is why you see like this big, like you really see like certain games like Call of Duty, for example, man. Yo, 6v6 used to be the meta. That was the pinnacle. Yo, now it's almost like 6v6 regular traditional multiplayer is an afterthought, man.
Yeah,
like it's just not. It's an afterthought. Like, and I'm not even just talking about with like Activision and its developers. With a lot of multiplayer games, they treat traditional multiplayer as an afterthought and not necessarily the main course or as important. It's very sad to see. But
yo, that's
very, very
why
sad
it's
to
so
see.
big on PC. I feel like it's due to Warzone. It's the most popular mode. It's free to play game, and a lot of people on PC they're playing Warzone. A lot of these streamers, these COD streamers, they're playing Warzone through their PC. You know what I mean? So they can have the high frame rates and all that stuff for scripts cheating.
Yep.
You
Yeah, a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
Warzone PC. I'm not surprised with that either. Yeah, you're right. A lot of those scripts and a lot of cheating. Most of that happens on PC, so no surprise there.
It's not saying that it doesn't happen on console, but it's just much easier to do it.
It's
on
more
the PC
prevalent
side.
on PC.
Yeah,
it's much more prevalent on PC.
100%, man. So I'm not surprised by the PC one. The mobile side, hey, yo, mobile's always gonna be strong, but yo, that's crazy right there, man. You know what I mean? I gave COD Mobile a go.
It's painting a picture.
I gave COD Mobile a go. I was using the backbone with it. It was pretty cool. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking it. I thought it was pretty cool stuff, but that's just I need a controller for that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know how people do it. Some people are nice with that joint, bro. They nice with it, boy. They dropping nukes and all that mobile game. You know
I'm good. It's just guilt. It's just guilt.
Are you trying to say goodbye to Call of Duty Mobile?
God.
You lucky I don't know the theme, man.
I'm not feeding into this. I'm not feeding into this setup because I already know where you going, man. Go ahead. I'm already on the article. Go ahead, man.
If I knew the theme of the game, I'd have sung it. I ain't even gonna hold you. But goodbye, Volcano High has a release date. Persona. Yo, I told you about that week in August. I told you, bro. Yo, there's a lot of stuff coming out during this time period. So August 29th. Persona's most anticipated game of the year.
Come on. Come on, brother. Go ahead. Finish it up, man. Set it up. Go and set it up.
You like these narrative type games though, so
yeah, you do as well.
I do. I let's just talk about it. Goodbye Volcano High coming out August 29th. Finally has a release date after like I think a year or a couple of years delay or something like that.
Over a year. It's been like a year and a half. It's been a while.
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be like one of those narrative game about friendship, love and all that stuff. It has a cool concept to it because I think this is dealing with like the prehistoric age, like dinosaurs. And I'm assuming here that, people think like the dinosaur age it went past because like a meteor hit or something like that, and all the volcanoes that came up just washed all of the dinosaurs away. So I'm guessing that's the premise of it. But this game will be coming out on the PS4 and PS5, man. And Persona, your thoughts, man? Finally have release date.
I'm very excited for this.
And all that.
I'm very excited for this game. This is definitely a game that I've definitely had been paying attention to ever since we first saw it. The music. Listen. people try to come for me or come for what? Listen, y'all played Life is Strange. Cut it the fuck out. Life is Strange and all those Telltale games. Like, listen, this is just like that. But yeah, this is definitely a game I'm gonna be checking out, playing, and you know, I'm definitely interested, intrigued. The story and premise is what really has me really intrigued with this game to begin with. Like, it's a very interesting premise. And the music that they was playing that I've heard, it was really good music as well. So I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely support this and give this game a go. So I'm picking this up day one. I'm definitely gonna be playing through this and you know, try to get that platinum as well, depending on what the trophies look like. And yeah, I'm excited for this, man. This is day one.
Yeah, this looked like a stream game. Like you want people interact and all that. Yeah,
I
maybe
ain't
because the music. Maybe because the music.
Yeah, I'm not streaming this, man. But I will absolutely be playing it for sure.
But I'm just saying, like people like that stuff, like interacting and what should I choose here?
What should I pick?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can act like an NPC, like
nah, I ain't doing all that. Ice cream so good.
I can do this. Whatever happens. We can do this together.
Hey yo, if you was to do an NPC stream, what would be like your sayings? So like shit you would do. What would you do? Like what would be your mannerisms? I already know one. If someone put like a water, I was gonna say if somebody put a water symbol. I'm the best list for YouTube.
Best list. You gotta say all. You gotta say all messed up. Best list. Yo, discombobulated.
I don't know what mine would be. Mine would probably be some stupid shit like.
This is great. This is great for gamers.
This is great for gamers. Somebody put a controller in the thing. This is great for gamers. This is great for gamers.
Hey yo,
this is great for gamers.
I think you like the idea, man. You might be there.
Hey, yo, chill.
You might
Absolutely
be there,
not.
man.
I keep seeing that shorty, man. Like every time I scroll through Twitter, I keep seeing her videos now.
Hey, yo,
like people clipping that shit.
I seen one where
she making bread too, man. She making some bread, man, from shit that like the articles I'm seeing.
Yeah,
yo, she making like bread.
I'm seeing
like $7,000 a day.
I'm seeing one where there was a dude. He was doing it, and his mom's came in on the stream.
Oh,
like,
I seen that video, yo. He was doing. She was like, "What's wrong with you, boy?" Yo, that shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, this is a phenomenon now, man. Crazy.
So, another rumor, or I think this is official now. High on Life is coming to PlayStation 4 and 5. I think the trophies got leaked as well. I don't have the trophies up there because sometimes you got to be careful with the leaks and whatnot. Yep. But yeah, this is a game that launched on Xbox and PC last December. You know, a lot of people enjoyed it. It had its like, you know, crude, you know, humor and whatnot. I have it on PC. I played a little bit of it. I thought it was pretty funny. But it's just too much I was playing at the time. But now it's officially coming to PlayStation. So just want to let the PlayStation Nation know. I'm pretty sure if you guys probably look it up, the trophies are out there as well. Are you interested on playing this on PlayStation Persona or not?
I played through it. I played through a fair bit of it on PC. It was cool. It wasn't really anything to write home about. This is not something I'm really clamoring to pick up, so I'm good.
Yeah, they would have to like use the PlayStation 5 features like heavily, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. We'll probably see in like an official blog post or whatnot. If they're using a DualSense and all that stuff, for me to be like, oh, you know what? I got this game on PC. I'll double dip for PlayStation. I doubt it though. To be honest, there's too much coming out that I'm already locked in.
This is most likely coming out in the fall, man. September, October, November, and December is locked in for me, man.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yep.
But last little news right here. Just a quick little update. With Dark Picture Switchback for the PlayStation VR 2. They recently got a graphical and gameplay upgrade with patch 1.06. So this improves the frame rate. This improves, graphical detail and whatnot for the game. And this is a game I have as well. I haven't booted this game up at all. But it's cool that they're actually updating and fixing up and cleaning up the PlayStation VR 2 game, because I heard there was some like issues that people had in certain scenarios or whatnot while they're playing the game, and you don't want to have no frame rate issues in VR or any type of graphical ugly looking type game or whatnot. You want that thing looking pristine, looking clean, and running good. So, what's your thoughts, Persona? Before we move on, interested? Did you get it or?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I own Switchback VR, but I didn't. I haven't played it yet. So
Okay.
I think it's cool, getting this update, man. Continuously updating the game, making it look the best that it can be. PSVR 2, I think it's great. I'll get to this at some point.
Yo, it's crazy because I have like about
so many games,
like almost 20 VR games for PlayStation VR 2, and I've played about like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
some
it's a few.
Some of them I ain't even boot up yet.
Yeah, some of them I haven't boot up. Some of them I foot dip. The game. I do want to play through Moss Book 1, Book 2, play through those and finish those. It's just like, other games are just they're taking me away.
Yeah.
So
Moss,
that's my whole thing.
I need to finish those on PSVR 2 myself. I'm out here frauding. But yeah, Switchback. If you guys had the game, if you gave it a go, there's an update that's out currently right now. So make sure you press the option button, initiate the download, or if you have it automatically, you probably already downloaded the game already. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for the news. Oh, matter of fact, no, it's not. I just lied to you guys. I apologize.
Oh.
So we're gonna finish up with some MK trailers here. Cause Mortal Kombat out here delivering. So we got 2 trailers that we're gonna be showing and talking about. I don't know if you saw these trailers yet, Persona. But we got 3 new characters from the Umgami or Umgadi. I guess that's like the tribe or whatnot for those people. So we got I forgot her name. Tanya. So it's Tanya and Baraka, and there's another female. I don't know if she's a new character or whatnot. I don't know.
Yo, this game looks absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
My
Lee May.
God,
her name is Lee May.
The one that's fighting Liu Kang?
Yeah.
That was standing with Liu Kang? Yeah, she looks good.
I don't know Mortal Kombat lore, so don't cook me. You know what I mean? I don't know the lore like that. But overall, yo, Mortal Kombat is definitely rivaling Tekken 8, yo, on a graphical level. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. The stages, I know that was like a little bit of like controversy, that people brought up that love Mortal Kombat. Like the stages look too clean and whatnot. But this is like a different world. It's like a new take on it. But I like the bright, vivid looks for the game. But yeah, the characters look sick, man. They changed what's her name? This character, I forgot her name. I just said her name. Oh, Tanya. They changed her look up for the game, but she looks good. I know in MK the prior ones, I think it's 10 or 9. She played a little bit differently than this, but man, air combos, Mortal Kombat looking kind of crazy.
That air combo that Tanya did was incredible.
Yo, but a character that I've never been interested in Mortal Kombat, I think looked the best out of the 3 in this game, bro. Is Baraka. His trailer, his stuff.
Yeah, Baraka looks great. Yeah, I'm looking at him now.
Baraka looks amazing, bro.
Yeah, Baraka looks incredible.
Like combo wise, he looks dope.
Or they go Goro.
Yeah, I think they had Goro, or what's the female version of Goro name? I forgot her name. There was like a cameo in the trailer, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people that's interested.
Like Baraka too, man. Like, yo, Baraka was definitely somebody I was using in the old MK, so like I'm definitely gonna be giving him a go.
Yeah, I never use Baraka. Like I don't like them ugly characters. They could be nice and all that, but yo, if you look weird and all that, I don't pick.
Bruh.
That's I'm just being honest, but not gonna lie, he looks really dope here in this game. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, this Mortal Kombat, this game is going to sell, man.
Yeah,
this game is going to sell, like really sell, man.
It's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be
it's
huge.
gonna be huge.
Not the biggest fan, never run like that, but I can't deny that, bro. The story, how they do everything, the cinematics, people love that shit, man. The fatalities. Oh, matter of fact, I think we're gonna have to stop the trailer here, but overall, it looks amazing. It looks great. I don't want to show. I forgot about Mortal Kombat with fatality. Sometimes you gotta
you gotta be careful with that. Yeah,
you gotta change the color and all that stuff. But so yeah, so
they got Omni-Man. Word. Oh shit! Yep. So the leak was real.
The leak was real. So here is the combat pack, the official combat pack trailer. Where
they got Ermac. Okay.
Pretty much all the leaked characters that they had here were revealed.
Homelander. Oh yeah, MK just solidified their sales with this combat pack. This game is easily about to sell like 10 million off the strength of this right here.
Yo, what's his dude name? Is this Quan Chi?
And Homelander, Quan Chi, Ermac. I forgot this other dude's name. And then Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and Homelander.
Oh, this is Takeda. I think this is Takeda. I could be wrong though. Remember the dude? I think Scorpion taught him. He was in. He was in. Is it Takeda? Takeda, something like that. Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is him.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what the chat's saying as well.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what the chat's saying.
Is this Quan Chi right here? And it's like a boss all the way to the left. I think this is Ermac from. I know I've seen the Ermac name.
Ermac. That's Ermac. The one with the green eyes.
I don't think I like this.
Ermac is the one next to Omni-Man, and the one far left is Quan Chi.
Yeah. Yo, Kendra, what's good?
Or is it the other way around? It might be the other way around. I might have it wrong.
This is Ermac, because I remember Chuck was like, Ermac is in it. I think Dre said he don't like Ermac design too. I don't like Ermac design. Keep it a ninja, man. You know what I mean? I think this is a Quan Chi. I'm gonna assume this is Quan Chi. But
Homelander,
I knew
Peacemaker. Sheesh.
I knew Homelander was gonna look good in this engine. Omni-Man is the one I was looking like, how are they gonna, render him? And he looks great. He looks great.
This combat pack is about to this right here, this combat pack reveal confirmation. Yeah. This just solidified like another 2 or 3 million sales. This here, just off the strength of this right here. Easily.
Everybody's gonna get the season pass, bro. Who's not gonna get the season pass?
I want to play with Omni-Man and Homelander, 100%. I can't wait to see how they fight because I know that shit's about to be brutal.
Yeah, yo. I think they. I don't know if they showed a fatality here, or they probably teased one of them. But out of the characters here, I want to play as Omni-Man, Takeda. Ermac I always thought was like one of those cool ninjas, but I don't like the design of the character. Homelander. I don't know how Homelander gonna fight, man. Cause Homelander is not really like a fighter. He's just like powerful.
They're gonna make him a brawler. He's gonna be a brawler, like a Bane type of character.
I think they're gonna make him more like a zoner, using us lasers and everything's gonna be lasers.
I think they're gonna do that for Homelander. I don't think they're gonna do that for Omni-Man. I think Homelander is gonna be more.
Omni-Man gonna be a brawler. But
that's what you're talking about, right? Oh, you're talking about Homelander.
Yeah, I'm talking about Homelander, like story wise, like in the boys.
Okay.
Homelander, he's super strong, but he's not really like a fighter. He just be beating up people and killing people.
Yeah, you're right. They might make Homelander definitely gonna be a much more of a zoner. Yes, Omni-Man gonna be a brawler. He gonna be like a Bane. And Peacemaker is gonna be like a Captain Cold type of character.
Or
like gadgets and stuff like that.
Or Deadshot.
Or Deadshot, or like a Deadshot type.
He gonna be the RoboCop of the game, bro.
Gonna
be the RoboCop of the game, man. But yeah, this is the combat pack, man. I'm
not gonna lie to you. This just put my height from like a 6 to like an 8, 8.5. Real talk. Like, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I can see a lot of people being excited for this. I don't know when the characters are going to drop after the game. But regardless, yeah, I can see this selling a lot.
Oh yeah,
I can see
this
that
is gonna
selling a lot.
sell.
Yo, when they dropped this trailer yesterday, yo, I seen Twitter just like blow up. I was like, damn. Twitter just blew up crazy. It's already at 1.3 million views. Just the combo pack. Let me see what the actual video for the 1.5 million. Sheesh.
That's gonna sell, man.
It's gonna be a big game.
Absolutely.
Oh, another thing we forgot to talk about, man. PlayStation 5 Pro rumors. So we have a PlayStation 5 rumor here. Rumor here. Shout out to Tom Henderson. You know, he always, give those leaks and, rumors or whatnot. And majority of the ones that he's been saying has been pretty correct. So details as far as what's going on, what's being mentioned here is that the rumor has it. Let's get these notes here that it will improve on frame rates in 4K. It will have accelerated ray tracing, new 8K performance mode. That sounds a little bit too much right there, because not even PC.
Yeah, like come on, man.
It's in dev. So there's a dev kit out, and it's in early development from 2022. The dev kit will be handed out to studios by November 2023. So there's more rumors coming out, more little details coming out with a PlayStation 5 Pro. Think this is a real Persona? Oh, they have a rumor. They have a name too. It's called Trinity. Code name Trinity.
Trinity. I like that name. I ain't gonna lie.
Persona. One more point before you go. There's been a lot of Matrix code names. PS4 Pro was called Neo.
Morpheus. Neo. Something
PlayStation
was called Morpheus.
PlayStation VR was called Morpheus. Here now we have this called Trinity. Going on, man.
Next thing you know, they're gonna have one called the Nebuchadnezzar. That's the ship. By the way, guys.
Never know.
The Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, I think PS5 Pro, because this is the thing. People are saying, oh well, we don't need a Pro. The PS5 hasn't been out that long, blah blah blah, whatever. Yo, we coming up on 3 years with this PlayStation 5, right? I do think that a PS5 Pro is on the table and on the cards. I don't think they're not gonna do that. But when and how is kind of where I'm like, I don't really know per se, like when that could happen. This seems like something they would do per se. PlayStation has been releasing a lot of hardware lately. PSVR 2, this Q-Lite, the Pro controller, the headbuds, the headphones, a lot of hardware. It's supposed to be a slim and a discless and all this other stuff. It's a lot, right? But I can see a Pro. I can see a Pro coming out, and if it comes out, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, I can definitely see a Pro coming out. It just makes sense. Like the philosophy behind the Pro has changed from PS4 to PS5, because PS4, the whole philosophy was to compete with PC. They don't want people leaving the ecosystem. That's what Andrew House said when it was initial pitch for it. But now at times have kind of changed. Things are kind of changed now, where PC they're embracing it more. You know what I mean? So what are you really putting out there? Like, what are you really competing with? It seems like you don't really mind, people, going out there and buying PlayStation games on a different, ecosystem or platform. So it's very interesting that they're still going to come out with a PS5 Pro. But I'm there day one. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna be like, no, this junk gonna be do 8K and all that stuff. Cause I don't even think like the 4090 does 8K gaming like that. But just improve 4K and all that. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And shout out to DC 13 months as a member. He says, I think PS5 Pro is 100% real, going to be a big boost for PSVR 2 games and clean up a lot of the issues we're seeing so far. Day one for me. And then shout out to Jimmy Harrison, 6 months as a member. He says, "What's up, bros? Much love." Yo, shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to DC as well. Yeah, listen, I think with the PS5 Pro, it makes sense. Just to clean up, get instead of it being, 1080p 60 or 1440p 60, now you might be able to get 2K 60 frames or get 4K dynamic resolution 4K 60 frames more consistently when it comes to dealing with the performance mode of games.
Wait, DC gifted okay, I see it.
What?
DC gifted memberships.
Nah, I don't see that.
DC, it says DC gifted a membership to Seattle Chef and Cloud Strife. Trying to scroll up some more. Shout out to DC for gifting the memberships. I don't see it.
That didn't pop up on.
It didn't pop up.
I didn't. Yeah, that didn't pop up for me. I didn't see that.
I see it in the chat.
Yeah,
There's like 2 memberships. Shout out to DC, man. Really good dude.
Yeah,
a really good guy. You know what I mean? He's from Florida though, but oh, he said he did get 5 gifted subs, but it glitched.
Oh, but it glitched. Okay, got you. Shout out to DC, man. Appreciate you, bro. Always, man.
Yeah, shout out to DC, man. I think you said Jimmy Harrison as well, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you made it this far in the show, here are your trophies. Once again, get them silvers, get them goals. Goals. You know what I mean? We appreciate your support for What's Up PlayStation Podcast. If you guys are enjoying the show so far, you know what I mean? You like getting these trophies, hit the like button. If you are new, if you're lurking, subscribe. We appreciate it, man. Hitting the like button definitely helps us grow. Definitely helps us within the algorithm of YouTube. And the more we grow, the more we can, get a lot of industry people here in the show. Just to give you guys a heads up, in August, we already setting up 2 guests for August. I think you guys are gonna have a really, really good time having them on here. Just gotta pick a specific date for them to get in here. But you guys are gonna
we trying to lock down 2 or 3 industry folks as well, man.
For sure.
It's certain things lining up, man, that we trying to do, man. So there's definitely going to be some really great guests. Hopefully, if schedules permit, some pretty great guests going into end of summer and into the fall. That I think people are going to be very happy with.
Hopefully people see and watch the show where we're not just a PlayStation podcast talking about other platforms, like how people are portraying us to be. You know what I mean? But yeah, Persona, let's get into the topic. This is going to be a really short topic, not really crazy. Just wanted to, sometimes, we're human beings, Persona.
Are we?
Ice cream so good.
No spicy.
We could be aliens. We could be NPCs.
Hey, bro.
Yum.
That shit has been stuck in my head since I seen it, bro. I'm not even gonna cat with you, bro. No spicy. Ice cream so good.
But we're human beings. Sometimes when PlayStation do things, we react, we respond in certain ways that can be a little bit aggressive, can be a little bit bold. Can be a little bit spicy, but we have the best intentions when we state our opinions. But I want to revisit on something we were stating before in prior podcasts or prior tweets or videos where we spoke about PlayStation marketing when it comes to PS5. And I want to ask you a question, Persona, man. Like, do you think we were too harsh on our criticisms when it comes to PlayStation and marketing their games, especially now seeing Spider-Man 2 and how that marketing is going? We're seeing God of War. That was super late marketing. Look at that game selling 11 million a month. Are we a little bit too selfish? Are we too harsh, man, with our criticism? Persona, talk to me, man. Are we too spicy?
No spicy. Listen, man. Listen, man.
I'm a PlayStation fan. I'm a
Oh,
PlayStation
damn. Ice
fan
Queen said,
too.
yup. Harlem said, yup. Damn, y'all
Yo, shout
gonna
out to
kick us?
Jenna Hayes.
Y'all gonna kick us, man? Come on, man.
Yo, shout out to Jenna Hayes. Appreciate you for the super chat. Said, are you on to Tekken 8 beta? Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Wolfgang once again.
Were we too harsh? No. No, I don't think so. Right? Because I do think that there were certain missed opportunities with PlayStation, especially going back to the PlayStation Showcase. I do think that there were certain missed opportunities that I feel like they should have capitalized on when it came to having all eyes on them when it came to a PlayStation Showcase and not necessarily capitalizing on certain things. Now, obviously, I do think, looking at this Spider-Man situation with showing off the place and things like that, obviously you want to have certain things kind of stagger out and have certain things shown where you want to have them show, where you want to show them. But certain other things I feel like were missed opportunities, right? Firewall Ultra, I feel like that they could have been at the PlayStation Showcase, and things like that, so I don't think that I was too harsh because I do understand that PlayStation has a certain timeline and certain things that they want to do. I get that. I understand that. I understand how the business works. I get all that, right? But just because I understand the moves that they're making or when they make certain moves doesn't mean that I agree with it. So I'm always going to be critical in that regard.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I can say we're a little bit too harsh. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the marketing approach, as much as I don't really like it per se, I think it takes a little bit too long. It is effective. It's working. You know what I mean? Even when it came to Spider-Man, we was like, where the hell is this game? You know what I mean? Is it coming out this year? You know what I mean? We did get a nice gameplay trailer in May, and we didn't get no release date or whatnot. And then a couple of weeks later or a week later or whatnot, we got a release date. And we got an announcement about the pre-orders and collector's edition.
The collector's edition, and now we got the plates and the limited
and
edition.
Now we got
a new story trailer and everything. Everything is kind of falling into place, I feel. But I'm still going to be critical if I feel like things could have been done a little bit better based on how I want it, how I, would like.
Yeah, I feel you.
I do think that, with Spider-Man, it's all falling into place. It fits. San Diego Comic-Con, Summer Game Fest, their showcase, staggered like that. It's, it's remaining in the news all through this time. Big events, all eyes is on it. So it makes sense. And I agree with this type of rollout. But at the same time, I'm still going to be critical, and I can agree with something and still hope that they would move in a little bit differently when it comes to certain other things.
Yeah, I agree, man. I like the approach to Spider-Man now. Now everything is ramping up, but I feel like you could have capitalized a lot on that early in the year. Obviously, the common thing that they say that they're in the kitchen, they're cooking. Let us cook. But we're looking at it from a fan perspective. You know what I mean? We want PlayStation to excel. We know the power of marketing and what it can do for a brand. You know what I mean? And I felt like with PS4, that was like spot on. And we didn't want, I personally didn't want them to detract from that. You know what I mean? But
I agree.
What they're doing is working, man.
It works. Yeah, that's why it's hard to kind of critique, because it's like what they're doing right now, especially again going back to Spider-Man, it works. It works. The news is there, the hype is there. Like, this game is absolutely going to sell bonkers numbers. It's going to do really good numbers. So it's like, when you look at it from that perspective, it's like, yeah, maybe I am too harsh, or maybe I am, maybe I they do. I mean, obviously they do know best. I mean, they run the goddamn company, so of course they know best. I don't know more than them. I would never pretend or say that. But coming from a fan perspective, I think some of it is impatience. Like, I'm impatient. So sometimes I think we as gamers can be a little too impatient and want things right here, right now, or want it to be a specific type of way. And I can admit that sometimes I am a bit too impatient when it comes to wanting to get some of that news and stuff like that right away, or run it like where I think is the opportune time. They don't think it's the opportune time. And one thing that, my parents used to always tell me when I was a kid was like, good news is always on time. It's never late. So, I kind of look at I kind of approach it in that situation. Excuse me, I tend to approach it from that perspective, but at the same time, I'm like, I would have wanted you to just kind of do like a massive blowout pause at a showcase where you kind of just gave us everything right then and there. Yo, Bari, oh, Bari about to make this a goddamn short. I know he is. Jesus Christ. It's about to be a short, guys. So be ready.
Absolutely.
But you know, that's kind of like my perspective of it all.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, we can touch up on the whole Q-Lite leak. We're not going to show it because, like I said, I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get it canceled. I mean, the channel like canceled or, you know, blocked or whatnot. So shout out to Zuby. Shout out to I seen the leaks. Just want to give our quick thoughts on the Q-Lite. From what I've seen from the leaks in person, it looks much better than what it is. I just don't really see a lot of people, you know, going out to buy this product though. It's legit a DualSense with a LCD pad or whatever pad in the middle of it.
Hey yo,
you know
I'm good, bro. I like straight up, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I don't want to entertain that shit because I find it very disrespectful that you would put out. People have been banging for like a Vita successor. And instead of you giving me something where, yeah, I could do cloud gaming, but also have games played natively, where like, you know, you sign into your account and you connect to your PlayStation library and you're able to download things to there via a micro SD card onto an SD card or whatever, and be able to play your games on the go like that. The fact that that idea wasn't floated around or that wasn't considered when it came to putting out a product like this, I'm good, man. I am more than good. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, like one thing I don't like about it is I feel like they should have raised the screen up a little bit higher. So I'm gonna show the official release or the official trailer of it, just like a still image of it. But I feel like the screen itself is too low. You know what I mean? Where, you know, in the leak video, you see the guy, he took his hand completely off of the controller part and was like using his thumb like this. But if it was a higher, you could still like have it, and then you could probably, you know, scroll a little bit better. Like, or I don't know. For me, I feel like this bottom part right here, you need to raise this up a little bit, like have it up higher or have it centered evenly. I think this is too much real estate here at the bottom, where I think you're gonna force your hand down a little bit. It's a small little thing, but overall, I don't really see mass adoption for it. I think they should have just went full-fledged and had a handheld, you know what I mean, with this. It looks pretty big. It looks pretty bulky. But, you know, we'll see. Honestly, I am curious about the product just to see how it will work and how the streaming aspects of it will work with a DualSense. Like, are we really going to get those features streaming? I'm very curious on that. So depending on the price point, I might even pick it up and like do a review and whatnot. But I don't know, man. I don't know. PlayStation, I'm a little bit confused. A little bit confused with this one. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit confused with this Q-Lite, to be honest with you. But I think Thrash made a really, really good point. I forgot when he said this. It could have been on his show, or it might have been a Twitter space where he's saying they're calling it Q-Lite. So maybe there's another version of it, like a full-fledged premium version or whatnot. You know what I mean? So
we'll see if they have a full-fledged version where you could like get like a SD card in there and download some of your games from the PlayStation Store that you own and play stuff on the go. I'll absolutely buy this 100%.
That make more sense in my opinion.
That makes much more sense.
Even on a go, you're going to be limited to slower speeds, probably using your you know, when you try to hotspot
and stuff like that,
or you know, other people Wi-Fi that's public that everybody else is connected to. It's not going to be a good connection. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a weird product, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we're wrong on this one too. You never know.
Maybe. We'll see. I'll pay attention to it, but as of right now, I'm not feeling it too much, man. To be honest,
It's a skip.
It's a skill.
And no spicy. But
No spicy.
that is pretty much a show, guys. If you made it this far, you know the vibes and how we get down. Here is your platinum trophy.
Hey.
PS5 version. I know you uploaded. You're doing you're duping the trophies. So here's your other trophy. We appreciate it, guys, man. We appreciate it. If you don't mind, if you really enjoyed the show, hit the like button. Once again, it definitely helps us out, helps us grow. And we appreciate we see, you know, the familiar faces, the familiar names, texts in the chat. Thank you for supporting us, man. But your persona, hit us with your outro. Let the people know what's going on with you.
Yo, for sure. First off,
when is the NPC coming?
NPC stream? Never. But listen, first off, man, big shout out to the WUPS community, the WUPS members, the WUPS subscribers, anybody that's new that is finding our channel for the very first time. We definitely appreciate you guys coming through, rocking out with us, man. We hope you enjoyed this Saturday's episode of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. I am Persona. You can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. You can also subscribe to my YouTube Gaming with Persona. I did a When Persona Speaks earlier this week, and I did my live reaction and trailer breakdown for the new Spider-Man story trailer and showing off the plates and giving my thoughts and all that stuff. So definitely check it out, that stuff on my channel. I'm still sifting through all of this Final Fantasy 16 content. I'm hoping to get the review out this week. What I'm probably just going to do is just like get some footage, just throw some footage together and kind of just talk about the game and give my thoughts. So that's most likely what I'm going to have to do because it's just so much content. It's so time consuming. So
not going to lie, that's the hardest part. That was the hardest part. But like picking the right content, picking the right video clips, you know what I mean? Because I don't know how spoiler central you're going to be with your review, but sometimes you're like, there's many times I was like, you know what? Let me not use this because this is kind of more spoily. Yeah, that was the hardest part.
When Persona Speaks this week as well, we talk about a couple things as well. And that's pretty much it for me, man. I do hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe. We appreciate you. Also, make sure you guys follow the official What's Up PlayStation Twitter account. The @ is at WUPS Official. Definitely check. At WUPS Podcast. Definitely check that out. And man, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate your support. We'll see you guys next Saturday.
We appreciate the appreciation of appreciating WUPS. And man, thank you guys for coming through. We also got a merch store as well, wupsmerch.com, where you can get our beautiful faces on your chest, on your mug, on your I think we have like masks as well. I don't know. We got stickers.
No, I don't think we got a mask.
You know what I mean? Definitely go and support your boys out here, man. Which pretty much all that stuff goes right back into the channel where we do our giveaways, which is coming up very soon. So you might want to tune in, especially around Spider-Man time and all that stuff. It's gonna be a good month. Listen, I'm just letting you know. It's gonna be a good month. So definitely tune in for that. And you can follow me, jbari_ on Twitter, jbari here on YouTube. Where once like Persona also did a reaction to Marvel Spider-Man 2 story trailer, and it was glorious. It was pretty good. You know what I mean? A few things I'm going to work on with that reaction, but we'll do it better the next time. But that's pretty much it, man. As far as upcoming content, like I said, I'm just spacing out a lot of Final Fantasy 16 stuff. A lot of these things have been uploaded already, but I just haven't made them public yet. So, giving people some time. It's officially 1 month. I don't want to hear nothing about no spoilers, especially if somebody put up boss number 3. And you can be like, oh my God, he's spoiling. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing within a month? You telling me that you can't put in 10 hours just to play one of the greatest games this year? Craziness. But hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Once again, like I said, if you did, hit the like button. If you are new, subscribe. If you really, really enjoyed this stream, definitely go and hit the join button and become part of the WUPS Nation. And we'll catch you guys, next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew. And Persona, send us off, man.
Yeah, man, guys. Always remember, guys, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. Enjoy your weekend and be safe.
Stream so spicy.
Ice cream so good.
We going.